back.
You get me? Oh, what? Can you talk about how you met Blade on camera, or is that a bit too?
You played?
Yeah,
That's fine.
Is that fine? Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Because I've always, you get me, recognised that linked stuff. So what were we saying? Where did we leave off quickly? What was I talking about? Do you remember? Nah. Say no more.
Hey, the Magnum's got, man.
Magnum kicked in. You get me? Quick toilet break. But yeah. So go on.
No, I was gonna say.
Where was we at?
I spoke about our brethren being locked up and saying that and then we spoke about working out.
The workout.
Yeah, cool. That's where it was at. Yeah. Yeah, now what? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking there's only so many there's only so much weightlifting you can really do in it. But there's the youth that come on the thing. Well, he's not even a youth, Ghost that come on the thing. He made my brethren eat 8 times a day. That's how he came out like that basically.
Yeah.
Like 8. Remember he was talking about how much fish he was eating, bro.
They don't have to be massive meals. 8 small meals.
Yeah.
Loaded with your proteins and your
the
carbs,
right
you know?
bits and bobs that you need. So you see like going back to G Street, yeah. Obviously Blade is kind of was down with G Street, but he was still his own person, and he's from Battersea, innit? I think.
Yeah, he's
is
from
that right?
that junction.
Yeah. So, but one thing I was gonna say is Battersea. 04, I think it's 04. I might be wrong. 04. Defenders LOS camp. I remember seeing a DVD, and a young Blade has got a track on it, and he's saying something like you're either a thug or a mug, and he was rapping in the English accent to his credit, because a lot of men weren't back then. And I thought, this guy's good, bruv. Do you get me? And I feel like later on he's someone that got bigger later as well, but he was around from early.
Yeah.
So how did you meet? Like, how do you two meet? Like, how does that even happen?
It's gonna sound like I'm a bit of a fan here, but obviously Blade. Not a lot of people know Blade used to be a garage MC. Yeah.
That makes sense. You know that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I used to love garage. I
didn't know that.
I'd order garage tape packs, Exposure, La Cosa Nostra, Sun City.
That's big packs.
I'd order tape packs, so I used to listen to all the pirate radio stations. And Blade was in a crew called Red Alert Crew. Blade, 9mm, Silky.
Yep.
I can't remember what the DJ was called now. But anyway, I used to listen to their shows. I used to record it on tape and that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you would be pirate radio days.
I would have been about 14, 15, you know, because he's around the same age as me, maybe a year older.
Yeah.
And I used to just listen, and I remember one day I think he might have come to link my brother. I think my brother knew him before I did.
Okay,
but also I know him. I probably know him more through Timber.
Right, got you.
So he's come to the ends. Them lot used to do their recording together. But these times I wasn't really into rap music. This is when the rap music started coming around.
Right.
But Blade started coming around Timber, and I got introduced to him through that.
And you realise that's the guy from radio.
Yeah. So I remember they used to do their prank calls and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, them old school pirate radio.
Yeah,
days,
we still talk about it to this day, innit, me and Blade.
Yeah.
He's one person who's been consistent throughout my life since I've known him. Throughout my prison sentence, he's been consistent. He's been the same person.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy to know he come from being a garage MC to like one of the biggest rappers in the UK.
It's actually mad.
I think most people did though when you deep it. Like, but I'm actually surprised he's garage because
Did he even DJ as well at one point?
I'm not known to be a DJ.
I've never known that. Yeah.
No.
I know. Okay. I know Clue was a DJ from before, but not over there. But not Blade. Blade.
Ask him.
You reckon?
I'll shout him off.
But most people started DJing.
Should I ask him?
I think at one point.
Yeah.
At one point in this journey,
he was a DJ.
Yeah.
But the maddest thing is, because he had a rap tune in like 05.
Yeah.
He's actually very early as a rapper as well. Yeah. That's why I'm quite surprised to hear when we were all doing grime, he was rapping.
Yeah.
He never done grime. That's what happened then. He skipped grime, you can tell. So he's gone from garage to rap, which is not common. People normally go through grime, then end up doing rap and that. You get me?
That's true. That's normally the direction. Yeah, of course.
So that's credible. But you must be proud of him though, man. Where he's gone with it.
I'm so gassed.
Yeah, he's done a lot.
See, when I was in jail, because I think Blade's put so much work in throughout the year, and it's like the last 5 years he's got the recognition.
Yeah. I agree.
Say that's my power.
It's become a goat in the UK.
I'm gassed, bro. Like.
That's true, you know.
That goes with everyone in the UK, because there's certain people I never used to get along with, and I see them, they're making something of themselves as UK rappers. I'm like, oh my days, I don't like you, but bro, I respect what you're doing right now. Yeah. You know? What
year does G Street buck Ultra?
Wandsworth Road.
Yeah, what year did they buck Ultra? When does that collaboration happen?
I'd say like 2002.
Is it that early? Yeah?
Back in the day, there was G Street, and the youngsters to G Street was called YTFL.
Right.
Little shitheads. There was, yeah. Let's see what he says. You know I did.
Oh shit! There you go. Big up Blade, man. So Gully was right. That's crazy.
No, Blade, I was just asking. I was talking to a couple of my friends, and it was just asking. Obviously, I know you as an MC, but I didn't know you as a DJ, and it's a big you up, innit? Red Alert crew.
I know. Give him his flowers, man. He's done a lot of stuff, man. Big moves as well, business and music.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the youngers.
Yeah, so there's YTFL and G Street. They linked our ones, the Wandsworth Road ones.
Yeah.
Like Patmore.
Yeah.
Patmore's the main estate on Wandsworth Road anyway.
Yeah.
So I'd say 2002, 03.
Okay. And then that's when you lot buck. Is it Tanner, man, and that?
Tanner.
Roadside and Tanner.
I linked Tanner when I come out of jail in 06, but they was doing their thing from like 2005, so I missed out on quite a bit. When it first happened, like I'd say 2005.
Yeah.
I went jail. When I went jail, everyone's like, "Oh, what, you Old Tray?" But I didn't even know what Old Tray was.
So you're in jail and
I'm in
you don't
High
know what you're on
Point.
about.
I'm in the block, like my next door. I had some next door called Peanut. Shout out Peanut, man. But he's like Old Tray and all this, and I don't even know what that is. So it kind of started while I was in jail. I didn't even know.
Yeah, because there was a point where like most of you like G Street and that was flagging red, innit?
Bro.
Yeah.
There was definitely a point when that was big.
I don't know, obviously, much outside the South, like in terms of real up close and personal, yeah. But Old Trade, like, you know when you think, you know when there's those gangs, or those movements where.
Jeez, that's mad, bro.
People,
yeah,
that's mad.
Yeah, that's
you know when there's like a gang or a set.
I don't know if you lot can see, but there's Blade mixing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's mad. Yeah, you was definitely about, fam. You knew.
That's mad.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know something.
That's mad. I don't even know, bro. I thought you was just the MC, brother.
I don't know what block this part is. Timber took me here for one video. This is old, by the way, as well. We don't know if that's on the bridge.
I was just about to say, who's that?
Yeah, innit?
Meanwhile,
old school. Nah, because you get me. No. I just want to know where this particular part is, because this is one of the places we ended up on that day.
Heathbrook.
Okay.
I knew. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
You know already.
Yeah.
Just off Wandsworth Road.
Yeah. So that's when I realised you lot had. Yeah. See, this is the thing. That day, I realised how many blocks you lot had.
Loads.
Yeah, because we would go from one to the other to shoot different scenes.
Mad,
and that.
like from my estate to like Junction, there's probably about 4, maybe 5 estates along the way.
Yeah.
Until we get to Junction.
So like you're in jail and man are saying
Old Tray,
and you're like,
I
weren't
fully aware of it. It's not until I come out of jail. I think Tanner was one of the first people I linked when I come out of jail.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I was gonna say he's one of the first bloods, definitely. But yeah,
he was one of the first people I linked. I come out of jail, went to his house, linked him.
But did you meet him in jail or something, or just knew him from road?
I knew him through my brother. My brother's older than me, so he was more involved with Old Trade than what I was. To be honest, I wasn't really a gang member like that. I was amongst everyone, and if I was there and something went off, I'm involved. But I wouldn't purposely go out.
Guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't purposely go out my way to go and get someone. If I'm there, you know. But yeah, link Tanner and everyone.
I rate that more though. I think that's how it should be. I think sometimes like the want to be part of a gang and just ride out for no reason is a bit weird, bro. I get it, because obviously there's a lot of lost youths with no dads and that. So I get it that people want to be part of something. But really and truly, like, you just want to be one of them brothers that if I'm there and I'm backing my friends, that's more understandable. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But it was big in South at one point, isn't it? Like Shaq Corleone, Tanner.
Yeah, shout out Shaq, man.
Yeah, man. He's in jail still as well, isn't it, at the moment? But
soon.
you had, because I remember before, because I done like Trips is on that song as well. But like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But back then, like, they were Bloods, but before that, I remember they was Piff
Block. Purple.
Yeah. Our bit was Purple and that. You know what I mean? So I knew them. But yeah, it's interesting, like, to find out how it all connects like that. Like I say, going around there at that point, just seeing how many blocks there were.
I'd say
it leads up to Brixton so easily.
I'd say Tanner connected majority of that.
Yeah, he would do. It makes sense.
He's connected Roadside and PDC, Block 5. So it's all leading from Block 5 all the way down to Wandsworth Road.
Yeah. There's that other brother, innit? Does the interviews over there from Block 5, man.
The artist.
Yeah, the artist. Yeah. He ever asked you for an interview before?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I was about to ask that.
That'd be alright. That'd be a decent one. Stop.
Passionate interview.
Well, what's he
still.
about? I don't.
He's about,
He loves
I've not seen
interviewing. I think he just like he interviews like roadman, innit?
street figures.
And that. Yeah.
Would you really class me as a roadman? As amongst everyone.
Do you know
am I
what?
really a roadman?
Do you know what it is, bro? I'll be honest here. We, especially in the UK, yeah, what happens is there's like titles based on like reputations and affiliation and stuff. That's what I've noticed more than anything. But the reality of this thing is you're probably more road than a lot of them. Because you've done stuff, bruv. Like you've actively done stuff where you've ended up like being found guilty and not guilty, and you've definitely been active, bro. I've
been active.
Yeah.
If I've been there, I've been probably the main one who's done the most.
That's what I'm trying to say. So really, you are.
But there's some people though who, growing up, like, if you've got beef with them and you're involved, then you know who they are and you know who's who. But then there are some people who you've never even seen a beef a day in your life, and you know all about the guy. You know, like them guys there who would be in the gang, but they're almost like celebrities at the same time.
Yeah.
Celebrities in the street at the same time, where
Yeah,
people
yeah,
know all their.
I know what you mean.
All of that.
Like a Jaja Souls in Brixton.
Yeah, exactly something like that.
That kind
for
of
example.
stuff. But
But whilst for you, I think that a lot of your involvement on a wider scale is obviously coming to light after the fact. But people who were as involved as you know what time it is. But if man weren't there, man weren't there. But man gets to hear it after.
That's true.
But then when you mention where you're from and who was a part of what you were a part of, it just adds that thing where you kind of go, okay, shit, you know what? I may not have known you, I may not have never heard of you, but I see where man was coming from, and I'm familiar with that. I'm familiar with where man was coming from.
Do you know the example that I would give you? So over my side, there's one white guy called Ricky. Yeah, I'm not gonna say his surname because they know. If they know, they know. But if you ask this guy, yo, Ricky, like, are you part of a gang and that? What? Nah, of course I ain't fucking mate, part of a gang and that. Shut up. That's what he's like, innit? When he's a geezer. But like, is he on it fully with everything? Everything on everything. He's on smoke. You know what I'm saying? He's down for the cause. And if he saw his mate who was part of a gang getting rushed, he's on
involved.
it now. Like he's there.
That's exactly
you know what I'm trying to say?
I was on,
So the audacity to say that he's not road because he doesn't flag a gang would be cheeky to me, because he's active, bro. He's on this thing. He's road. He's just not outside saying he's a blood, or he's not like saying he's part of the Get Money Today crew, or the, do you know what I'm saying, or the whatever 3 letters it is.
I was going to ask
you something
similar to this, because I noticed in all your interviews, they always depict you as gang leader. It's not like. But I've never heard you in an interview. I have never heard you in an interview.
You've never said that out of your mouth. Yeah. Do you know what? You've got it.
I've never heard you in an interview talk about when you called shots and I had to make him do.
Never.
I've
How
never
do you feel
heard
about
you
that?
this talk, but they all tell you this way.
I cringe. See, when I see these
I'm like, swear down, he was the leader of G Street. Swear down.
That's what I'm saying.
Swear down.
If you know, you know, bro. Like when I see these titles, you gotta think.
That's funny, you know.
This is where you get your views from.
That's where they get the clickbait.
Yeah.
So imagine if you title this, Big Lou smashed up everyone in South. Everyone's going to be looking. So if you see London gang leader, you're going to be like, bro, who is this? But when I see it, I'm like, oh man, please someone kill me now. I want to die of embarrassment. I've not claimed to be a gang leader. I know absolutely everyone.
Yeah.
I love everyone. And I've never been above anyone, you know. I've never looked down on anyone. I've never given orders. Like, if I'm involved in something, I'm involved, but I've never sent you to go and do something.
Yeah.
If I'm sending you, I'm going with you to go and do something.
Yeah, together.
Yeah? I've never ever said that once. This is where a lot of stupid people, like from down my way, they'd be like, he's not a gang leader. I've not once said I was.
Yeah. You see that one there.
But do you know what's mad?
Yeah, I get that.
I spoke to James English about this. I said,
I was going to ask that. Did you speak to him?
I said, James, like, why did you put that? I'm a bit embarrassed that you put that.
Yeah.
And it's like, Lou, it's just to get views. It's going to get people looking and thinking, who is this guy? Which is right, and it worked.
It did work. You're a
white you from South
It's got 250,000 views.
Yeah.
It's got 250,000 views.
But you remember,
So
it's not even just like that, because James English is from Newcastle or something, isn't it?
Scotland.
Oh, he's Scottish, yeah?
Scottish,
Jesus. So his whole thing is not just about that. His thing is just like London's a serious place and he's a gang leader.
Do you know what, James? See, one thing I say about James English, he's one of the boys, you know.
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy.
James English is one of the boys. I promise you. Obviously, you got to think. It's how you title these things. Is how you're getting your views. You can't just title this. Big Lou goes to the gym. No one cares.
Yeah, Big Lou goes to the gym.
If you titled it 16 years in prison, people are like, bro, who's this?
Now it's more interesting. Yeah.
So
it's a sad truth, you know. Cause sometimes I've got like a lot of integrity, and then we have a lot of.
What would you title this?
That's the thing. We would even run it by you and everything. Whereas a lot of people wouldn't. They'll just write whatever they want. And
give me one title. What you think of?
If I was going for that salacious, let's get the views in.
Father and son doing armed robbery.
Yeah, do you know what? I've seen that as well.
I've done that with Dodge Woodall from Bournemouth. He done Father and son doing armed robbery. He's getting good views on that because that's kind of unheard of, right?
Yeah. Bro, even, do you know what? Even, to touch on it now, while it's fresh on the press, you and your dad shared a cell together, bro. And I've seen someone use that as a title and it's interesting as well.
Exactly.
Because even that is
it's unheard of, isn't it?
There was the maddest thing it reminded me of. There was one brother, someone I know knocked their flat, He's a white guy as well, This guy's a white guy, but he's one of them road white youths, isn't it, as well? They knocked the door and he was like, "Oh, you open the door." Yo, go on that bomber, and him and his dad were cooking crack together.
I've not been like, it's not that deep.
Yeah, no, but like they're getting ready to serve the streets or whatever. They're cooking up, and then he's like, "Oh, later, I'll slam the door, whatever." That story at the time used to circulate the ends because it's mad. Yeah, that's how you raised in a lifestyle for real. You're not just jumping in it to follow the guys. You're in it with your old man, and that's a different kind of gangster shit. You know what I mean? Not to big it up, but as gangster. You know what I'm saying? How do you two end up in a cell together, though, bro? Honestly, like
it's because
that's bad.
One good thing I say what come out of this is my dad got me in routine.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know about jail because I've been in prison before, but he's kind of prepared me again. So like, it come like 6:30 in the morning. My dad's on smoke already. My dad's got the kettle on. I'm trying to have a kip. I'm just trying to sleep. I'm trying to sleep my sentence away. My dad had put the kettle on, knowing full well I'm sleeping. Lou, do you want a cup of tea, mate? I'm fully asleep. I'm sweet, Dad. I'm all right, mate. Thank you.
Going on like you're awake already, isn't it?
Anyway, he's making his cup of tea. You know when you get a metal spoon? I don't know where he's got, because you only allow plastic spoons.
So he's got a metal one?
He's got a metal one from somewhere, He's made his it's probably 6:45 in the morning now. He's made his cup of tea. He get his metal spoon in his cup of tea. Ding, 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 ding. Whisking the sugar, making up bare noise. Lou, you sure you don't want one? All right, Dad, I'll have a coffee, mate. I'm awake now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
every day.
So my dad got me into a routine. So from that day, I'd get up at 6:30 every day. And that was for a good year. We was banged up together.
Was it a year, yeah?
Yeah, a whole year in Hideown.
No.
And then we managed to get our.
Don't they separate people on purpose, or do they?
They do sometimes if they feel there's going to be some sort of trouble.
Right.
But my dad's built for jail. Like my dad walks around jail with a smile on his face.
Because he's been. Is he institutionalized at this point?
Yes. So he will look forward to going and work in the morning. Like who looks forward to going and work in jail? Like.
So he don't even look forward to working in real life, is it?
My dad got on with everyone. My dad's not far from a bully. He's not a bully.
He's just a nice.
He's got
cool
time
geezer.
for absolutely everyone. He's got jokes. I love him to bits. I'll be honest with you. I love my dad to bits.
That's good, bro.
He's funny as fuck.
I do too, man. Mine's my idea, man. So I hear that.
He got me. So he got me into this 6 a.m. routine, and from that day we got separated into our single cells. I kept that routine. Wake up 6 o'clock, 100 burpees, glass of water, then my coffee, then my breakfast, and then I'm ready for
good
work.
Habits.
He got me into a routine.
Yeah, that's cold.
You know what? You see this whole thing about cooking in the kettle.
Whipping.
Oh yeah, the chef.
I ain't never been to prison, so I've never been faced with that
dilemma. Man, them cooks some mad meals in the kettle.
Hey, I'll whip you up a mackerel curry.
This is where I'm getting to.
What? So, yo, in the kettle. So man,
not trying to be racially sensitive.
What?
Listen, I know about other flavors. I know.
My question was though. My question was no. I'm not even gonna.
I know more than the salt and pepper in it.
Yeah, that's bad.
Nah, bro. Do you know what my question is for real, bro?
What is it, bro?
The whole thing about cooking in the kettle, is that more like generally an ethnic people thing, or have white British prisoners been utilising that sort of? You understand that? Who brought that in there, bro?
Obviously,
Probably a Jamaican.
My lot.
Yeah, your lot, innit?
Alright,
Your
cool.
firm,
And
innit?
how do they? And how do you do that shit? 'Cause it sounds like you electrocute yourself. So how?
Not even.
How do you?
So obviously you got your kettle.
Yeah.
Put your oil in the bottom.
So
Cook down the onions
so
first.
so say I'm in my house now. Open my kettle. So I got an empty kettle.
You got empty kettle with a flat
You
bottom.
can't have to
Yeah.
cook, bro.
No. Pour oil in my kettle.
Just enough so you can brown off the onions and that.
Right. And then
Sounding
start the kettle.
nice, bro, yeah.
I feel like what he's really asking is how do you keep the kettle thing down?
Yeah. I just need to understand how a kettle becomes.
You have to keep something to stick it in, so that way it carries on staying hot. Because
Right.
it goes up when it gets cold. I mean, when it's done.
Yeah.
You have something to keep it down, so it's forever.
So obviously
Like a
it's
platform.
normal. It's
Heat
normal. It's
up oil
like
instead of water. It's just a
yeah.
fryer.
Heat up your oil,
yeah,
throw your
exactly,
onions
yeah.
in there, brown them off.
Right.
As you season and keep building it.
Right.
Obviously you throw the mackerel in last or your tuna in last.
No,
Right.
bro.
Okay.
And obviously if you want to cook your rice, you do the same
rice
thing.
in there as
You
well,
cook-
innit? Yeah.
Bruv, my rice comes out fluffy, you man. Basmati.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, is it? Basmati's hard though. That's the best one.
Hey,
Man.
it comes out fluffy, bro.
It's hard to get the water level right in rice, I think.
Nah,
ain't no-
but in
You got it
jar,
locked down?
I had it on point, brother. So I had it like
You
literally
know exactly how much cup of the cup you have to
half
put in.
an inch above water above the rice.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put my bag over the kettle, the top, elastic band it so it keeps the steam in.
Just steam it up.
I'd bring it to boil,
Yeah.
leave it for 15 minutes. Oi, you man, Big Lou's got the fluffy rice on the wing.
Ah, come on, man.
Someone
But what
told
you
me,
saying?
bro, I don't know, a man told me about some shit where it's like an electric thing, you got to pull it in the water or
Oh,
something.
you're on, yeah.
That's to cook chicken, innit?
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm
Dude,
fucking
dumpling-
asking. I'm
hey,
like, how the
hey,
fuck do you do this?
The
I'm
man,
asking,
the
bro.
man them are doing
Like,
dumplings and
How do
everything.
you not
and
Yeah,
that.
like
electrocute
proper-
yourself?
Rice and
That's
peas
what
and
I'm trying to
dumpling
say.
and that.
A lot of men are
How am I cooking chicken in a kettle, bro?
I wasn't see the way you're showing right now. We had so they had a big we had a brown basin bucket thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite prison qualified to be cooking in that one, so I used to watch the man. And I'll be honest,
Certain man can cook in it better. than
certain man
others,
could
like,
cook the
yeah,
dumplings and put the mental,
Yeah,
making
proper.
dumplings around it.
Christmas meal and that.
But you see it all bubbling over. I'm thinking this is crazy. I never actually done that, but I used to watch the boys doing it. You know, like you see the boys making jell off and everything.
Jeez, the present jell-off must be.
Do you know what's
mad,
mad?
you know?
Bruv, we used to have like proper flavors in that in jar, whereas I was pretty basic for my first 3-4 years, whereas in my
Yeah, them
single
things take
self,
time
so
though. Yeah,
I
they
would
take
have
time.
my couscous, bit of hot water with couscous, and then fried tuna on top and just eat it.
Yeah.
It's not until I went coldly, I linked up with a couple of the lads. They're like, Lou, man, that is dry.
Yeah, man, with the dry
Hey,
milk.
shout out Victor and Ratty. Bruv, them man whipped up the mackerel. I was like, right, this is actually flavours.
Proper things.
Sweet and
Yeah,
sour
yeah.
mackerel.
Sweet and
and all
sour.
that. Sweet and sour mackerel.
With the
you
mad
man.
rice.
That's clever.
With the mad basmati rice.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, there's a lot of talented
We're
people
not
in
promoting
Jar, man.
that food's good to go there to eat it, by the way, people.
But-
You're better off going Nando's still.
No,
but,
I'm wondering.
you know,
But it's flavours.
So
flavors.
where do I get the chicken from, though? Like, how do I get
So-
chicken in myself? Like,
We got links in the kitchen.
Links in the kitchen, B.
alright, so
We got plugs.
you might have your boy.
Someone send you some canteen
Right,
and
right,
that.
I'll pattern up such and such for you. Let me get a such and such.
Then we get like 10 chicken legs.
Okay.
What's a 10 chicken legs?
So them, I know it sounds a bit mad, but they're probably either balls it,
Yeah.
or we put it on the prison trolley. You know when our food comes over at lunchtime for like 5 o'clock.
If it pulls in that, it pulls in that.
Yo.
It pulls in that. It pulls in that.
Are you man?
But fam, you
You got to conceal the
counting
legs.
for the
No,
food
you got
though.
to conceal the chicken one way or the other.
Yeah, so we'll either do that or it'll come over on the prison trolley.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hide it somewhere on the trolley, and then obviously when they're
Deliver that.
serving all the prisoners,
Yeah.
one of the man will go and get it from the side.
Mm-hmm.
We're just seasoning that for the following day.
So the man then we work in the kitchen and stuff like that.
We might buy them a pack of burn tobacco to smuggle it back.
So them man are kind of popular. When people got that job, that makes them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what's
You
mad?
got access, innit? Yeah.
We had a shout out chicken.
Shout out
Man,
chicken.
That was my brethren chicken. We used to whip in his cell, innit? Me, Victor, and Yankee. And Ratty. That was, yeah, man. Shout out chicken, man.
Oh, that's it. Still, well,
Was there any ever fear, yeah, that you would like prison too much after going so much? Because I know there's some youth from my end, like not to name names in that car, that's mad, but like I remember at one point he come out and realised that it was boring for him on road and that there weren't much going on for him, and he went back.
these women ain't
Yeah.
women ain't too exciting, are they? No.
Do you know what it is, bruv? He
fully get
he at one point he was known on road,
Right.
but then he was known in jailhouse. Then he come home and no one's home.
He's somebody in there. But
Yeah,
out
yeah,
here,
yeah,
it's
exactly,
kinda
yeah,
rubbed
basically,
out,
yeah.
but
No,
no,
he's not rubbed
I
out.
don't mean
But
rubbed out. I don't know the guy.
It's
so
a
I
new
don't even mean that,
generation,
but
new youth.
like-
There's nothing going on for him out here.
Yeah.
he's institutionalized as well. This guy's been
apologies,
jailed a
I
lot.
don't mean rub that.
I think what he's
I don't mean
struggling
rub
with,
that.
say- with me, it is routine. I'm out of routine right now. I've been home, a year?
Yeah, big up for that though. You get me? It's
I'm,
good.
I'm proper happy. I've not done nothing, you lot.
I remember when you come home, I was happy for you, bro.
But the routine in prison is nice. You know, you wake up at 8 in the morning, 8:45, you got free flows when you go to education or to the workshops.
Yeah.
Stay there till like 11:30. You come back to your cell, grab your food from the servery, bang that for an hour, then you're back to work again. So what that brings is routine, which I come out of prison. I don't have that. Today. I literally had to see probation once a week.
Yeah.
So me waking up in the morning, I'm like, what do I do now?
Yeah. Where you got to organise your own day.
I've got to organise my own day. Knowing I've got to go to job centre on this day, or I've got to pick my daughter up from school on this day.
Yeah.
So you do kind of lose routine. Yeah. That's the only thing I'd take from prison, which was good, was routine. If I can get myself back into that sort of pattern,
you can, bro. You can.
I can.
You can. Yeah, you will.
Can.
You
I
will.
know. I'm going to get back into routine because I know where I'm meant to be now.
Yep.
But apart from that, does it rehabilitate you?
Yeah, it's questionable, isn't it? I don't think it really does.
I've done all the courses. I've done all the courses, like TSP, Resolve.
Yeah.
You literally do these courses to tick the boxes.
Just because, innit?
To get you out early or to get you to DCAT. You know what to say. Oh, yeah, I won't ever do that, or I won't ever do that.
Again.
Yeah, you know what to say, do you know what I mean? They need in prison systems, they need a lot more one-to-one sessions with prisoners.
Not actual counselling.
Not visiting us once a month. Oh, how you been for the last
consistent
3 weeks?
Work.
Come and check me every day. How's your day been, Lou?
Yeah.
That's what they need to do more of that, you know.
For real.
Yeah. Group sessions.
They need to do.
I feel like they give up on a lot of prisoners.
Yeah.
They give up on them. They lock them up, and then they know the truth is the nasty truth of this thing is that once you're in that system, it's quite hard to get out, and they know that, bruv. They know the system knows that, like, reoffending is high.
It's high. Remember, it's money for them, you know. I think they get 80 bags a prisoner for a year.
Yeah, it's a business, isn't it?
Is that how much it is?
I don't know how much it is, but I know it's a price though.
Because you got to think they probably have let me just get this 90% because I know they're just gonna reoffend and come back. So that's how money's coming back.
They're waiting on it. Like
they're waiting on it.
They like, for most of them, they even like. Have you ever had an officer say something mad with a screw when you're leaving and that? See you soon and that.
See you soon and them stuff.
Every single time.
Because they're so sure. They're so sure that that's gonna happen, bro. They say, like, a lot of people say when they leave, we'll leave your bed for you and that. You'll be back soon, mate. It's insulting.
You get that a lot. Do you know what? It's funny. I had a few officers on this sentence, and they was quite. They used to help me out quite a lot. They used to come and check me out. They could see I'm a sensible person. I care about my daughter, and I don't want to come back to jail.
See, that's the big thing, innit? Missing your daughter, bro.
Oh, missing my little baby.
You got a good relationship as well.
Yeah. Me and Hallie's sick. I love my little girl. Secondary. She's starting to get attitude though, you man.
She will though, bro.
She's in secondary school now. That South London attitude is coming.
South, innit? And she's from the block, bro. Like, she's from the estate.
Yeah, so we're gonna have some discussion soon. But
you know, mind her dad's a bad man as well. I know it sounds mad, but
so I'm not trying to do too much with her too fast.
Yeah,
so I'm taking my time with her. I can't be that dad where I come out and just start telling her off. I've not been there for 8.5 years.
Yeah.
So let me just
does that feel hard to do that?
Yeah, it does feel hard to do that. So when I hear she's in trouble in school, I can't jump down her neck and be like, Hallie, why have you done this? I've got to kind of take my time and address it properly.
You're like your own feeling.
She's wise.
So I'm building it slowly with her, innit?
I reckon personally as well, bro. Like, I'm not no expert in that, but I just feel like if you was in jail quite a few times, and in the times that you were in there, you managed to build like structure and routine. I think, bruv, you should just stick to doing that out here, bruv. Like, more often. Yeah. Because I feel like that will make you more unstoppable, bro.
100% it will.
Keeping your nose clean in terms of like crime and whatever, working on your own YouTube, podcasting, and content and gym stuff and that. Like, bro, it won't be long before like you hit a big something big will pop for you. You know what I mean?
I feel like something like that's coming for me.
It's coming.
Yeah, it is. It's coming.
Bro.
Like, I'd love to be involved in a film. You know, like one of them old school guys.
No, it's coming, bro.
Like Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels.
Lucky number 7.
If you get me to like play myself,
I
can play that role.
They should not be a thing, bro, man.
See what I'm saying? Let me play me, and I will play a sick movie role on that. So I'm hoping someone like that reaches out to me soon, because that's the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of stories about going back to race. There's a lot of stories about white guys from South East, but not a lot from South West.
That's true, you know. I never thought of that. Yeah, South East has got a lot of white guys that were like back in the day and that. Yeah. And East has as well. East boys. Yeah. That's true still. I didn't think of that. Yeah, you might be one of the first that could do it.
I'm gonna have a book out.
When you think of Southwest, you think of Jamaicans. There.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jamaicans, especially over like Bricky and Lambeth and that.
I'm gonna have a book out for Christmas. So I'm just there's a couple stories
This is
you
good.
don't know.
Yeah, you've been holding them down.
I've been holding.
Sick.
There's like 3 or 4 stories.
You have to move smart like that, bro.
You'll be
You
like,
have to.
oh shit, my man was whatever.
Yeah, mad.
So
I look forward to that.
I've not told it in one podcast.
Good.
See what I said? It's like 3 or
That's
4
what we
stories.
spoke about yesterday.
I can't share that.
We actually said yesterday that we feel like you're careful
I'm careful.
with
I pick
the
what I
stories
say.
that you tell.
I pick and choose what I say because I'm not silly.
Yeah, you
and
can't. Yeah, you can't let that draw you out, man.
I
This game.
can't let anything draw me out
Because like for instance, our podcast ain't as big as James English's, right? But someone like his is so big that you could have like your biggest moment on there if you gave everyone everything, and then you ain't got nothing to give on your thing.
That's what
See what I'm trying to say?
I'm waiting. So when everyone starts reading, like, oh my god, my man's cruddy or my man done that. Shit.
Mad.
If you realise
mad
that's
stories.
my man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
So
that.
I'm
blood.
saving that for Christmas. I'm just in the middle of trying to find someone to ghostwrite it for me. at the
Okay.
minute, to get a decent
Like an
deal out.
author.
Yeah, like
or
get a
an
decent deal out of it. You know.
Have you? Do you? I came across something yesterday that might be interesting. Have you heard of Murky Books?
No.
So Stormzy has actually.
Oh yeah, shit. I have. Sorry.
You
yeah,
have,
I have. Yeah.
I didn't know about this till yesterday. Actually, I was just being nosy on Instagram, and I realized that someone had put out a book through Stormzy. And that was to me was like, whoa, that's big. Like
That's sick.
that's
bro.
interesting.
I'd actually
I
reach
thought
out
of
to him
you.
myself.
Yeah, I think that you should. I think like we're putting it out there on the podcast. I think that you like somehow, whether he's got an agent or whatever it is,
Hey, Stormzy,
that should
shout
happen.
me.
Yeah, nah, for real.
No,
That should happen. Yeah, I'm being deadly serious as well, man.
Stormzy, shout me.
Because I feel like all it takes, for a certain man with a certain story, is just that link, bruv, to be illustrated
that's
and
all
put
it is,
out
you
there,
know.
published. Do you know what I mean? A publisher and that. Remember Jaja done it, didn't he, with the Street Boys book?
I've not even read it or seen
Yeah,
it.
no, it was
I
a
know
good
what
book.
Judges on
Yeah,
already.
it was a good book still. He got a little bit of slack
Why?
because and I interviewed him about it, and I told him like even in my hood and that people was like criticizing that man's telling certain man's story and that, and they weren't involved in the book and that whatever.
Oh yeah, that's started
Yeah.
already for me.
But no, but he said bruv, I told all them man, I'm doing a book and I'm talking about you. Is there any problem? Let me know. And no one said anything
If you
until
lot
it came out.
realised, if you
Shut
lot
up,
realised, if you, I'm not sure if you lot watched all my podcasts, if you lot heard me
Watched a lot of
mention anyone's name,
Nah, not really. Only like
apart from if it's
Timber.
positive,
Yeah, if it's positive.
I've not mentioned not one person's name.
No?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not one person.
I don't hear that from your mouth. Yeah.
We've probably mentioned more names between us today than you have.
I just try and keep positive people.
Keep
in.
it. Yeah.
I ain't got time to be
Because there's a lot of people that
all that
are
negative stuff. That's their stories.
haters as well.
That's their stories.
But a lot of people they'll twist things and make it out like, oh, that's my story and he's telling it. But it's not that. It's just that you didn't do it, bruv. And you're hating that someone else is benefiting from their life and you didn't.
You got to think. See
That's
what
what a
the
lot of it
podcast I've
is.
done. I've literally told the things what I've been involved in personally.
Which as you should, innit?
You've not heard me say I was involved with that gun that shootout over there or that shootout.
yeah.
All the things that I spoke about on my podcast have been about the things that I've been to prison for or my brother,
Yeah. Facts.
which I
Facts.
speak to my brother about all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's family though.
I wouldn't talk about no one else's stories. Like I say some certain things like certain people the man them are doing like 20 years and 30 years. I don't say names.
Yeah.
I love them to bits, bro. Like I'm pissed they're in jail.
Yeah, facts, bro. Nothing worse than that for them. It's a long
But
bit
yeah,
as well,
I
bro.
don't tell no one
Yeah.
else's stories. Same thing with my book. You won't catch me telling anyone else's story. It's literally gonna be my story.
That's sick. I think there should definitely be because to get a movie like you said, or even a series would be good at this point instead of a movie. It always has to be a book first, apparently.
And
That's
that
how.
book's gonna
That's
come
like
for
yeah.
Christmas.
So I feel like if you could get the book right to its best level and push it out there and then do the rounds on that with the interviews and pushing it, I think that you could definitely get like a series.
Because I wanted to do something with my
100%.
dad. Like, you know, like I wanted to call the, like,
Can I say that? Yeah.
with my dad, he's old school.
Mm.
He don't want to be in front of a camera.
Ian on that, bro.
He's like,
The book would be
fuck
fine
off
though.
you mug.
But if someone acts as him in the movie, he might be alright with that.
It's mad. Do you know what's mad? You saying that about acting?
Yeah.
My dad someone playing my dad.
Yeah.
Bruv, we was on Judge Rinder, Crime Stories Week. Judge Rinder done Crime Stories what shook the UK for a week. Just like,
Yeah.
do you remember that?
Judge Rinder.
I was on there.
Swear.
They had me and my dad on there.
The fuck?
Crimes that shook the UK. Obviously, our crime's not massive. It's for £45,000. It's not crazy money.
But it's
Yeah.
because someone got a gun, pistol whipped
Yeah,
bare
yeah.
times, isn't it?
And he served 20 years in Afghanistan.
Who popped?
No, the fella. That's
Oh,
why
the
he wasn't
guy.
scared
Oh,
of
is
the
that why he
machine, bro.
was
That's why he tried to
scared?
fucking bash
He
me
was
up,
actually a
bruv.
soldier for real.
He's a soldier
Yeah,
boy,
blood.
bro. Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, he's like a hero that got pistol whipped.
They
for 40K.
reconstructed our case on Judge Rinder.
Oh, someone acted as you.
So, hey, you man, I was fuming. So I'm in jail, yeah. And the man was kicking their doors. Hey, Big Lou, you're on the telly. You're on the telly, ITV. I'm like, yeah, cool. Going on there, they got some skinny, cracker-looking dude playing me.
Some legs spread off.
And so me and my dad's banged up together at the time, innit?
He was fuming.
My dad's creasing.
Oh, because he's in the car.
My dad's creasing. So they showed me first being the skinny man getting out of the car. I'm like, nah, they took libbies. They could have got someone like Tom Hardy or someone to play me. See what I'm saying? Anyway, so
it's the craze, bro.
They done my part with me, the gun getting out the car. It's got back to the driver, yeah. Obviously, my dad's the driver. They got back to the driver. They got some big fat bloke. But they got some
old school British.
yeah. What's that mean, bruv?
Yeah.
They got some big fat bloke. My dad was fuming. He's like, that's not fucking me.
That's not me.
He's
ugly.
Hey, man, that's not fucking me. Take the fucking piss. They didn't take the fucking piss.
Oh,
anyway, the man were just kicking their doors like, Lou, what you whatever, brother. And
that's funny, you know.
Me and my dad just creasing up to go take the fucking piss, bro.
This guy mad. So you're busting joke now, though. You must be laughing.
Me and my dad's into this.
Bro.
It's like we're like 3, maybe 4 years into the sentence before they brought it out on telly.
Jesus Christ. So is he away for the same thing still now?
Yeah, he's home.
Because you come on last year.
Yeah, my dad. Remember, he got 9 years life. I got 8.5. I had to do 8.5. So he's out anytime now. He's waiting for his pro answer, which
Sick.
he should get.
Yeah, big him up, man. I hope he gets that.
Dad, hurry up and come on, man.
Get out of there, son.
I get to see him once a
Get
month.
out of there.
Anyway. Listen, my dad's quality, you lot, you know.
Proper guy.
Proper guy. He's like my big brother, man.
Yeah, you know what it is as well, bro. You see, like, you think when he comes home, do you think there's any way that you can help him stay out, bro? Is it possible? Because I feel like you're doing well, bro.
As much as it looked like I'm doing well on Instagram, we've had this discussion. I still have my daily struggles. Whereas, like, there's been certain times where I said, I'm going to go and do this podcast, and I've cancelled.
Yeah, naturally, yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't do it.
Is that more on, like, your mood in the day?
My mood, yeah. Sometimes I wake up, I lack confidence. And then there's day I think, I could really make a go of this, you know? So I think that goes for everyone.
It does, yeah. 100%, bro. Like, even, bruv, look at a man like Tyson Fury. That's a guy, bruv, that could, as anyone who's ever stood in front of him, he's beat them. He's never lost.
He started from Channel 5. I remember when he first started.
Yeah.
I actually thought I could beat him up back in the day.
Big
you man, he would have kicked the shit out of me.
He's a big guy, bro. He's big. He's 7 foot,
because I was fighting back in 2013. I was 16 stone, so I was fighting heavyweight.
Yeah, because you're a heavyweight officially.
I don't know.
Hey,
like Badger, man. Hey, see Badger.
Yeah.
He gassed me out. He's like, Lou, I reckon you could beat Tyson Fury. This is when he was on Channel 5, and remember he got knocked out in the 4th round by
Steve Cunningham. He knocked him on his bum. Yeah,
Cunningham
and he jumped
was a
back up.
cruiserweight.
Yeah, he was a big cruiserweight from Philly.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember in the Black Brother.
And Badger was gassing me. I was like, Lou, I reckon you could beat him. I'm thinking
that was the one time someone put him on his bum like that, and it never happened much anymore after that. Yeah,
Tyson Fury is one of the best, man. And do you know what?
He goes through a lot of that stuff.
See the messages he puts out to his fans and to people in general. Like, he knows what it's like to go through things. So I see him checking up on random people. And
yeah.
Love that.
But bro, you know what it is? Even on my best day, like, I don't really talk about this stuff on camera much, probably because I'm not ready to, and I think more people should. But even on my best day, when everything's going right, bruv, sometimes I just feel like I don't want to go out. I don't want to do nothing. And there's no explanation for it, bro. There's actually none apart from the fact that you're human.
Yeah. And
no one's perfect. Like, bruv, you can have everything you've ever dreamed of having to an extent. Obviously, we're not like millionaires or nothing, but But everything that means something, you could have your family's health. You could have food in the cupboard. You could have a bit of money in your pocket. Everything could be going smooth. Your gums are sick, whatever. But today, I just don't feel good, bro. Like, that happens to man.
Happens, man.
It does, bruv. And a lot of people go through things, but they don't really share them because there's this first off, a lot of people are private, which I get and I hear that. It's fine. And then there's also this thing about being a man, where it's like the male pride and ego says just crack on, because you don't want people to laugh at you or to think you're less of a person and that. And I think women deal with depression more openly than men, I think. Because men have got high suicide rates, apparently, for men.
Do you know, that's mad. Like, I don't even like saying these things on camera, but I felt suicidal bare times. There's bare times, like, and I think, do you know what? Next month, I think I'll call it a day.
See, I know.
And do you know what's mad? I'm comfortable with it. This is the scary thing.
That's scary, bruv.
this is the scary thing. I'm actually comfortable with dying. I know it probably sounds mad to a lot of people, but I feel I'm at
No,
ease
but
now.
everyone's so different that like, so some person that may never foresee that or feel that, you can bet any money they know someone that does that. That's how common it is. Like I know people that have said weird things to me like that. Well, I say weird, see, that's even bad to say that.
It is.
But that's because I wouldn't do that personally.
Yeah.
I would like to think that I wouldn't think that I would want to do that. But like, it's reality, bruv. Like the reality is, no one can tell a next person how to feel. You can't say you shouldn't feel that way, because why shouldn't I? You're not me. You don't know what it's like to be me. You don't go through what I've been through. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I've even seen you talk about it on podcasts where like your mum went through a lot of mental breakdowns because you're both your brothers. You're in and out of jail, in and out of like violence. Then your dad's in jail. The pressure that even you got a little bro in it as well. That's completely on a gamer thing and that. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So like that in itself, imagine what mum's been through as well, man. Do you know what I mean? Like that stuff there is deep.
I used to visit mum in these mental hospitals and that.
Yeah.
I'm partly to blame. For putting my mum through all that hell, getting the door kicked in every other week. My dad being in and out of prison. Remember, I'm a provider. I'm a man.
Yeah, exactly.
So when we go away and she's left with nothing, apart from leaving her with 3 dogs to look after.
Even that, she's got to feed them.
She's got to feed the
That's
dogs.
peas,
She's
bruv.
got 3 big. I remember I was known for dogs back in the day.
Yeah, you got bare pictures of you and your brother with
that's
big
all
dogs.
I was
innit?
known for. Me and my brother's always known for his dogs and set them on people and that. So us
I used to
guys
hate man like you lot, you know. Them kind of man, I hated them man growing up, bruv.
I mean,
Set the dog on, man. Fuck you. Fuck
me
you,
and Tell used to be on to everyone, you know. I thought I was untouchable with my dogs.
See, well, some of them dogs will make you feel like that, bro. Some of them dogs are serious,
if
bro.
you go back to one of Timber's old videos, Home of the Murders,
Classic.
you see my dog trying to bite the cameraman.
There's a youth from our school that lived in your state who always used to talk about you.
Oh, I swear, yeah, that's always known for dogs.
Yeah, bro.
Major, had a white and brown pit.
Tried to bite the fucking
Nah,
tried to
bro,
bite
there
the
was
cameraman.
one
Look,
you
go
over
back
here
on
that
that
used to
video and
set
you
dogs
see
on
it.
people, bro. I hate that fuck up, like. You can never beef him because his dog.
I didn't set them on. My brother used to set them on people for no reason, but I was more calculated. Like whereas
this guy was like your brother, bro.
Like my brother used to make the dogs chase all the boys at the pen and that, but
that's funny,
You
bro.
know, got secret words you can all whisper something.
do you know what's mad?
Dogs are loyal to their owner as well.
Lose it.
We had a dog called Chaz. He was a proper mongrel, yeah. Proper mong. Like my
Mixed between mad stuff.
brother. Imagine my brother's got 2 dogs, but this dog was a homeless dog. It kept turning up on our doorstep. Brother, I think it was Russian. You know?
Like DMX, you know.
I think the dog was Russian. This dog kept turning up out of nowhere on our doorstep. So we
Yeah.
thought, you know what? I'm gonna look after this dog. It got along with
Wait,
the
that's
other.
mad, you
Bro,
know.
Chaz got along with the other 2 dogs, and then one day we was
Do you
walking.
think it came because of the dogs as well?
yeah,
though?
yeah, maybe. I
Like,
think it was meant to be, but then we bumped into the owner one day. It's been months now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's my dog. Whatever, talking some mad Russian.
What?
And he's like to my brother, can you look after him and that or whatever?
Yeah,
My brother's
yeah.
like, yeah, I'll take good care of him.
Yeah.
And from that day, I don't think this dog ever understood a word we said, though, to be honest.
It's a
But
Russian dog, fam.
Russian dog, Chaz, yeah.
That's mad.
But we had a secret word. We'd say trainers, and he would literally just bite your foot. Like if we said trainers, like obviously because I used to like punch people in the face. So if I said trainers, they'd bite your foot and I could punch you in the face.
You can't
at the
even
same
get
time.
away,
Yeah.
blood. Yeah.
So that's what Chaz was on, man. Good dog he was.
There was one Newton Bush as well that had a dog called, I think it's called like Pinero or something. Like one of them mad names, Pinero or De Niro or something. That shit was fucking vicious, blood. And then Lalo FM in Grove, the radio station.
Fucking hell.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Right, that's the Tuesday night for us, man.
Lalo FM.
But blood, they had a dog called Zach. And Zach was there was a rumor that it was bred between a wolf and a Rottweiler. That was the rumor. Bro.
You know we believe these things.
I believed it back then as well, because
would've.
bro, the dog was so wham, yeah, that like you could, you know, like to get on the radio, if you don't pay your subs, he just used to open the door and the dog comes out. So everyone paid, because this dog, bro, on it, like if it jumped up, it was like 6 foot plus. The dog, big dog, blood, crazy ass dog, fam. They used to let it roam. The radio station Lalo's under the A40 in Latimer. And right next door is a Traveller site.
I know.
You know about that site?
the
Yeah,
Traveller site,
right
yeah,
there. It's on that mechanics yard. So the
No,
Traveller
exactly what
site.
you're on about.
Exactly, fam. So that site, you go there, and it was like, if you wait outside, blood, for too long, you're gonna have some travellers coming over asking you where you're from and all that.
100% in their
And then
transits.
and if you go,
Hey Mickey, who's this?
and then if you go inside, you gotta get past the dog, so you might as well just pay, bro, and get inside.
Yeah,
you know
just
what
pay
I'm trying to
subs.
say? Cause them travellers were funny, bro. They used to have a few good boxers on that site as well. They used to come and just ask man them and like, where you from and that, you know them ones, da, 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 and then like wind people up. They was on some wind up thing, like tormenting man them and that. And man them used to be a bit wearier than man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Dogs are I used to take my dogs on moves. Like, I used to like. I remember we done one. I think it's a Jamaican man. Gone there, but the man he's come out of a hammer.
yeah.
May just grabbed his arm with the hammer and disarmed him straight
Oh
away.
shit.
I think we got like a few boxes or cess or something.
Yeah,
like
man.
Stupid tie-weed.
Man disarmed the man, you know, the dog.
Yeah, Major
That's
grabbed.
crazy.
Yeah, bro. Major was known around the bits.
Proper stuff.
That's
Nah,
actually
bro,
sick.
dogs are crazy, man.
I never had a dog still, personally.
I'm scared of dogs,
I reckon
man.
if you had a dog, you'd have a Rottweiler or something like that. You need a big dog,
Big dog, yeah.
Bull Mastiff or something.
I was shook at dogs. I got bit by one when I was young, bro.
Yeah, same. I got bit by
Yeah, I
one.
was scared of them after that, fam. I used to stay away from them on purpose, bro. Proper, like when man used to do a paper round when I was young, one dog, the owner used to just open the door and the dog would chase me, and he knew it as well, but he didn't stop it ever. So one day when I get there, I just hit the dog with a bit of wood. Yeah, and
What, you gave the dog the wood?
I hit him with a wood as a weapon. Pause.
Hit him with his wood.
You get me? So obviously it's like a baseball.
you, man? I
like,
apologise,
you get me?
I
Yeah,
apologise.
You know the thing, like, you know, look at him. He's on it. He's on it.
I'm waved.
So obviously that I remember hitting the dog, and the dog just, you know, when they
You hit the dog?
yeah. Bro.
You was hitting it.
Go on, my bro.
Got you.
How
Got
many
you.
times you hit it?
Got you. So you was giving the dog a good hit.
Man's going on like I'm DMX, bro. You get me?
Right.
How cool you hit the dog?
Yeah, dog cries, whatever.
Crying in pleasure or pain.
Mental.
Pain.
Okay.
Yeah. And the owner, that's the only time the owner intervened out of all the fucking 100 times that he set the dog on me.
Dogs are scary though, right?
They are. I
They're
find them scary,
scary.
bro. Yeah, I think so.
I've
Because
got
it's an
bit
animal,
once on
innit?
my arm, yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you think you know it and that. Turn around and fucking
That's why. Do
eat
you know what's
bro.
mad? See, when I used to get given moves, and like say like my man's got 10 boxes of food in his yard, but I know he's got dogs. I love dogs so much.
But you gotta think
I
about that
can't-
one.
I can't go in the yard
Oh, because you know you're
because
gonna
I
have to
don't
do
want to
something.
kill the dog
Yeah, you have to.
or do something mad to it. So I avoided it.
Yeah, you'd have to at that point
So
as well.
any houses with dogs or kids,
Stay away.
I did not ever do.
So you're a gangster with morals.
100%.
Yeah, moral standards
100%,
and that.
man.
I respect that still.
I'm not a gangster, but I'm just like.
You want to say that you
No,
know?
I don't like to refer to myself as that.
Yeah,
no.
I hear that. You
So
should.
you're a cool guy. You
Just
once
Lou.
upon a time did some gangster shit.
Nah, what you're saying is that he shouldn't title himself it. And I get that. That's
do you know
true
is
still. Someone else should
I've
title
done
it.
that sort of stuff, but I don't like that title.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Because there's like a sense of owning it. Like you can't grow out of it. You can't mature. You can't evolve.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like walking around proclaiming that's what you are. It's
weird,
like,
innit, as
it's
well?
like you don't
I
want
would cringe if I ever
Yeah, it's weird
referred to
stuff.
myself as a
You don't want
gangster. I'd
growth.
want to die.
Innit? That is weird though.
Yeah.
Calling yourself a gangster.
Calling yourself that is mad. If you think I am, then that's different. You can think that, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
ever class myself as a gangster now.
Sure.
Unless you're like really in this thing for real, where it's undoubtable, you could get away with calling yourself it. But that's like, you know, like them big Harlem youths that shot up the whole place with crack and that, and what's in it, Guy Fisher and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They can say I'm gangster, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That level can say yeah, I'm a gangster. You know what I
They're
mean?
not even. But they at no point was ever trying to really live a straight life. Or
Yeah.
change your future and that.
Nah, but I think no one sets
victims.
out. Real people don't set out to say, "Oh, I'm gonna be a gangster." It just
No,
happens.
yeah.
That's what my point is.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
happens, bro.
Yeah.
Because you're involved in certain lifestyle and certain activities,
Yep.
innit? And you go certain places.
Yeah.
That's consequence. You know what I mean?
Have you lot got any people like who's involved with like acting or making like movies and that, short films and that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we potentially
Listen, please direct me or keep me in mind.
No, 100%, bro.
100%.
100%. Yeah, defo.
Obviously, I'm not good at playing characters, but I can definitely play myself.
Nah, I even like afterwards I'm gonna keep in touch about the book, and I feel like I want to support that.
Yeah, with
like,
the book
proper
thing,
fam.
the
Yeah.
murky thing is talking
Yeah,
about,
we need to find someone in
I want
over there.
something
You know what I
out
mean?
for Christmas.
Yeah.
There's some stories in there what I wanna. I've been dying to say in that.
You've been holding them down
I've been
still.
holding them down.
I
And
respect that, man.
some good little gossip and that in there.
Yeah.
Get people talking.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So what's the going forward, like you mentioned it earlier as when we was joking around on that, but you see like 2023, we've got the book for December. That's a big highlight
That's
for them to
definitely
look
got to
out
happen.
for.
Yeah.
But where do you plan on taking like the online content and the other plans? Is there like certain projects at the moment that's in the works or that you're gonna bring back?
Yeah, so basically I've got a thing, my YouTube's called Big Lou Gym Bars.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be like celebrities, influencers,
Mhm.
ex-offenders,
Yeah.
People like yourselves telling your stories. How'd you get into podcasting?
Yeah.
Run a few games and that.
Yeah.
But after that, you got to take part in my workout.
100%.
It's going to be a circuit. Don't think it's some bench press and
You're
some
about them
bicep
fucking
curls.
mad.
We're going to be doing a circuit.
Mm.
So you two, I'm personally nominating both of you to come and take part at the same time.
Yeah.
Do my circuit and a quick interview. I need confirmation right now.
Yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm down.
Within the next 6 weeks, I want you two on.
Alright, cool.
I'm down.
Can we shake on it?
Yeah, 100, bro. Yeah, I'm down, man of my word and that.
Cool.
You get
So
me?
we're gonna talk about podcasts,
Even if we
upbringing.
struggle and that, I'm there still for it.
Yeah.
You
So
get me?
after that, take part in the workout, then you get to nominate your next person.
Oi.
Yeah. I've done a few already. I've done the British middleweight champion Denzel Bentley.
Yeah, I saw that one.
He was one of my first one I've done on there, but it wasn't very well directed. I didn't have much direction. I was just kind of freestyling the whole thing.
Better than nothing though.
Yeah. So I just wanted to get something out. So I've done him. I've done another little rapper called Jolly B. I've done an ex-offender. But I'm only gonna be getting better and better.
100%,
So
bro.
I'm kind of learning on the job. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's raw, innit? Raw footage.
Enjoy that though.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running around on my estate having foot races with the British middleweight champion, and I beat him in a
That's
race.
hard, bro.
See what I'm saying? So I'm kind of freestyling what I'm doing, but I'm only going to get better and better.
Yeah.
And people like yourselves are
Yeah.
going to take part, and
Sick.
I know you lot are going to support and that.
100% fam, man.
Facts.
I've seen you look after like Silky, the artist, as well, and that.
Silky,
that rolling
shout
on
out
the road
Silky,
and that.
man.
Is he coming on? Is he fit enough for that? Is he
Silky.
ready?
Yeah, do you know what? He's actually good at boxing and that.
Oh,
as
is
well.
he?
Yeah, Silky's good at boxing. So, do you know, I have to definitely pick up Silky because he's one of the guys who reached out to me, and he raps over house beats.
Yeah, I know. I've heard these things still.
And he's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
cold.
I like what he
Silky's
does. I found out about him through
Like-
Boost, that Tiny Boost.
Tiny
actually.
Boost,
Yeah.
Tiny Boost.
And then some Irish travellers that I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me about him as well.
So, do you know what? Shout out Boost. He's 100% a real one.
Yeah, Boost
Yeah.
is proper stuff.
Boost is proper. But going back to Silky, yeah, there's not much people that rap over house beats. And
He's got a niche, innit?
House is kind of my thing. So when we're out and he's performing, I'm meant to be doing my job.
But
and
it's a vibe, though.
making sure no one's jumping on the stage, making sure no one's grabbing it. But I'm like,
yeah.
kind of like, I'm meant to be looking after.
Hey, security like you. I hate you.
I'm singing along with this. I'm singing along with the songs.
Yeah.
I'm singing along.
Only right, bruv. It's wavy,
I
innit?
hate you.
Yeah. So
Bubbling. You can't drink, though.
no, I don't drink.
Yeah, that's important.
And Silky don't drink either.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
We stay on the waters and that.
Yeah, that's
Obviously,
proper.
it's a job.
Yeah.
So I get him to and from the club.
Yep.
We go to the club, perform.
Mhm.
We don't stick around. There's no time for partying.
Yeah, all that
raving.
bollocks. Yeah.
Straight to the green room. We go back home again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So Silky reached out to
Structure.
me, and he's helped me out a lot, man.
Sick.
In more ways than one. Not just putting money in my pocket, but just being on the end of the phone, and
Sick.
you can relate to a lot of things, the feelings I'll go through, and that as
Yeah,
well.
he's been in and out, I think.
And
innit,
he's
as well.
gonna smash this year. He's got a big, we've got a big tour in March.
Yeah,
Silky's
but do you
got-
know what? I've always watched him
Wicked.
through. It was actually like when I done a few tunes with Boost. Boost at the time was sharing a few of his songs and that, and it made me like, you know, like, because like you said, Boost is credible to me.
Incredible.
So like when I see that, I have to go check out the youth now because he's posted it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's a good plug. It's the right person to plug it. And I saw what you said. I saw that the guy clocked that, like, right, as a white guy, he's clocked that he can do the house beats and rap over it.
Yeah.
And that is a lane, bro, in
It's a
Europe.
fucking
fam.
lane, bro. If you
That
see-
could be big, bro.
Things that he raps about.
And
He
Jo-
put on a drill beat.
Yeah.
It's just a drill
It's
beat.
the same bars.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
bro.
Same thing,
Bro,
bro.
we're talking
That's
about cash in transits. We're talking about
You're talking about stuff.
Jeeps, reversing.
Yeah, man.
See what Silky's got lined up for this year and that. Yeah, he's got a tour out in March. We're going Dublin. We're going Belfast.
He's doing the rounds.
I'm traveling. My probation officers actually let me travel with him.
Because it's work.
Yeah.
It's
So,
productive.
so he's actually put me on. Not
That's sick, bro.
He's not just my friend.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
actually putting money in my pocket, and he's a supportive network for me.
Man, rate that store.
Fully rated.
I
that,
rate
man.
that. That's proper store. And I think his thing is like, you know how like a lot of people will automatically pick a name of a London rapper. Not saying he's not from London, but like a London rapper, and say, yeah, this road rapper is big and that, and my man's not. He's gonna be bigger in the
He's
future. That's the
massive,
thing.
bro.
Like, you know, like you can see that like it might not be for like the immediate rap fans, but the people, like, I've seen videos of him on stage and the crowd is mad, bro.
It's mad. Like,
Bro,
do you know how bad
the
it
crowd
is?
is mad.
There's
There's a lot,
certain
you can
times
see
that
money's coming.
I'm on the side of the stage, get my phone out, like, yo, like this is going off. I'm meant to be looking after him, but crowd control and that. get a few videos from him, do a few edits, and he's even brought some other fella through called Charlie Chopper.
Okay, the
My
new
friend
I know
Charlie.
them,
He raps
Yeah.
over house beats and garage beats.
He's
as
doing
well,
his
and
thing
he's
as well,
cold.
yeah. See, this is what it's about, bruv. Lanes, different lanes and avenues. You know what I mean?
The only thing is, like, see when he's performing, I feel like to grab the mic, be like, "Yo, big loose on the stage."
You want to
know?
draw that 116 from back in the day? That 116, bruv, the garage one.
Years later.
Yeah,
You know when you feel like you got something.
Was it pins?
Pins. No, but I'm just big Lou now, innit? It's just big Lou now. But I feel like I'm never gonna do it because I don't wanna fuck up his shit. But
I know what you mean though. That's what music does to you. Like, even I haven't rapped in. I ain't part of no rap tunes in a minute, but every time I see a good song and that, I'm like, ooh, I might have to go record something and that. Like, it just makes you want to write again and that. You know what I mean? It's good passion, man. Music's
For the love
good.
of it.
But I think we're blessed, bruv. We grew up in a generation where garage and then grime came and it was just vibes. Fashion, style, trends. Impacted the streets, man.
I was watching, MC Creed.
Yeah, legend. Super legend.
So I've been noticing a lot on Instagram. It's going along. What's going out there is that garage is 25 years old now.
See.
But Creed was having an argument that it's 30 years old.
Yeah, probably
and
he's right.
And
I
it
believe him.
started in '92.
I believe him.
And he's been getting the ump about it.
Yeah, because he's probably one of the guys that started it.
One of the first guys that started it. What'd you say to that?
You look like you're not
I
agreeing
just
with
think that. I think that when most people look back on that kind of timeline, early 90s, just like garage ain't kicked in yet.
Happy hardcore and that.
I get it, but I get it though.
Hardcore,
But I get
yeah.
it though. Someone had
That's
to
a
already
different
be
thing.
making it for it to emerge. Someone
I
had to
lie.
already be
Yeah,
making
yeah,
it.
facts.
So I get
Yeah.
that man might have been making it in 1992.
But it wasn't coined yet.
But you were going against the grain at that time.
Weren't many of you, basically.
A jungle thing would have been a bit more
realistic.
Probably a bit more.
Yeah, I think jungle then
on the
garage.
post.
Yeah,
at
100%.
that time.
100%.
Like,
Because when jungle faded, drum and bass took over, and then drum and bass went dark, and drum and bass lost the kind of like, I'd say the black community, to be honest.
Drum and bass and jungle seemed like it was for man. It was more like bad man. Like it seemed more like a bad man.
No, but you see, like
thing.
jungle and
garage
drum and bass
rappers.
had like the ragga elements.
Yep.
That's why like it was a big thing as well in London. But then drum and bass just went dark, and that's why garage had the man them bubbling.
But you know, it's almost
I'm
like
trying to
the
say,
So
fucking-
the
switched.
2 finger skank come
Yeah,
up.
It's
Right?
almost
the
like
bogle
how-
and that.
But
Yeah,
then that's
come
like
on.
saying how
Facts.
the jungle
bogle
to go
and
to
Yeah.
garage. It's almost like grime going to funky house store. Like grime.
Yeah,
like
you're right.
Funky house
Yeah.
come.
I'd agree with that.
There's all these
Yeah.
man started
Some of them were
spitting.
garage MCs, bruv.
Exactly.
Grime,
exactly.
sorry. Like what's his name? Courageous K and that.
And
Well,
funky.
migrant skanking them, man.
Yeah.
But man have got man can say why he's a grime MC.
That tune was bad.
Of course it is madness.
I was still
but he
doing-
ain't spitting
Yeah,
no
fucked up the
grime
dance.
talk
Nah, he's not.
on that.
It's more housey, innit? Right.
Get me? But even as a
Even
a
the
grime
flows,
MC,
yeah.
Gracious K wasn't like
Nah, he weren't
killing
big.
20
He weren't-
people.
nah,
and,
nah.
Like he wasn't.
No,
Doing
no.
it.
He wasn't
Party,
really
it was
big like
party,
that
it was party,
anyway.
man.
Yeah. But I just think with Creed and a lot of them MCs from that era, like Melody,
PSG.
and
Melody.
they're
Viper
Viper.
in
They
there.
seem like
Viper was
regular
cold, man.
guys
Viper was
to
later
me,
though.
bro. They just seem like
Viper
regular
came a
guys
lot.
to me, bro.
When Viper came, that was a mad team.
Alright,
Still.
your favorite old school garage MC.
Yeah.
Who you going for?
Danger
Top 3.
18K, man. You lot don't know about Danger K.
I don't know. Who's Danger K?
He's from Ealing, bruv. He's from West. Danger K, Garage Fever resident. Bad boy.
Was he ever on Rags to Riches?
Probably, bruv. Danger K was cold,
I
bruv.
remember-
But he's
I
a
know
proper
the-
West
I
boy, you know.
know the name.
Do you know what I used to like, bruv? From your bit, who used to do Pirate Radio, Hyperactive.
Hyperactive, yeah.
I liked him at one point. He had bars,
I
bruv.
think the 2 garage
Ain't that
MCs
Dino's
you
dad?
had
Who?
was
No, I'm thinking of the Asian one.
You had
My
2
mad.
garage MCs
I went mad. I
from
went
West,
mad. I went mad.
but
Gosh,
they
I
was
went mad.
on grime as well.
Hyper and Marcy.
It's
No.
Marcy.
Yeah,
it's fair.
Oh,
it's
Dynasty.
fun, it?
Yeah.
They
They were
and
grime
Purple.
though.
Yeah,
Purple.
Purple.
What? That's my boy.
Purple with the hair.
Purple. Yeah, blood.
Yeah.
Purple's real on his Muslim thing now.
Oh,
Yeah,
wicked.
yeah.
I went mad.
Ronnie, man like Ronnie. Purple was deep,
Purple,
bro.
yeah.
He was cold.
I was thinking of the garage MC who then brought out the funky anthem.
What was his
Him.
name?
That tune
He
goes
was
mad.
off.
That
That's
tune's mad, you
Dino's
know.
dad.
That tune
That
was
He
goes
was a
off.
garage
mad.
MC first, I swear.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Versatile.
Thank you.
Versatile.
That's what I'm thinking of.
I know him from.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, you might be right. I
That's
think you might be right still.
Was a garage MC first, then that's Dino's.
But if we're gonna
Nah,
go off
let's
top,
go
top
old school
5,
garage,
old
top
school
5.
garage. Jeez, this is
do you
a
mean
big
like
one.
is Neutrino or
PSG,
Older,
Viper,
older. Yeah, older.
Melody, Creed,
Like the proper
Unknown.
pioneers.
Out of all them, Out of all them, man,
Right, I'm getting mine together.
Creed and PSG was my favourite out of them.
Them two together.
Out of
They
them,
were bad.
Yeah, out of them.
I thought Creed was jarring.
I'm the one with
to me.
Yeah,
He had like 4 lyrics, but a
I'm the
couple
one
of them
with the
were hard.
lyrical. Yeah, no, I'll be honest, he worked for me,
He
you
worked
know.
for me, man. He was too early. That's why I believe
Yeah, he
that he
worked
might
for
be
me.
right about 30 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think he was before.
He was sick,
our
don't get it
generation.
wrong.
Like CKP and them, man, and that.
Cool,
CKP was cold,
Blakey.
man. Blakey.
Charlie Brown.
Gee, Charlie Brown.
Unknown.
That was Creed's boy.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they was doing the RIP Charlie Brown thing early.
Sparks and Kai
Sparks
was a
and Kai
sick
was
Sparks
combo.
and Kai should have said, I'm moving mad.
Sparks was hard.
Them two
Sparks
together
was
was
hard.
bad.
Yeah, they was bad together
I'm moving
still.
mad. I'm from South West London, bro. Sparks and Kai.
Sparks
Yeah,
and
they're
Kai.
I'm
sick,
moving
fam.
mad. Obviously, Sparks and Kai. but then-
I'm gonna get. I'm in mine. I'm gonna give Sharky P as well. Sharky P was hard.
Fair
as well.
enough.
From
Yeah,
Acton.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sharky P's a good shout.
West London had garage legends.
Alright,
fam.
let's all agree on number one.
Number one, yeah, now.
I'm gonna throw a name there.
Go on.
It's up to you lot, bruv. He's been about Viper
Yeah, Viper's sick, fam. I'll go with that.
for a number one. For a
Yeah,
number one
I
spot.
could.
Old
Do you know what it
Square
is? It's the timeline though, because Viper came quite a bit later.
I'm on the map with the lyrical.
sound.
And
Many, many
see when
many,
he's have melody as a Cody as well.
Roulette.
Melody on the 1, 2 with a 3.
He was hard. Viper was cold, bro. He was
he's an
serious, brother.
institution still. He's an institution.
But he was so weird that he was at the latter end of the garage.
Remember the 2 little plaits he had at the back of his
Yeah,
head?
I used to spit next to the. Do you know what the maddest thing is? One of the maddest garage stories that I have is I spat back to back with Asher D.
Bad.
Why Swiss was the DJ.
Hey, listen.
Swiss DJing, you know.
Swiss,
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah, that's your bits as well.
bruv, Swiss is the baddest
Rapper.
rapper. See,
Yeah,
back
he's
in
sick, innit?
2005, was Cry 05
Cry
04?
might have been. Yeah. That's realistic.
Cry
Yeah, that's
05
realistic.
04?
Yeah.
Bruv, all now that gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, it's a big tune, blood.
All now.
Big tune.
He would always be in my top 5 UK rappers.
Yeah, cold.
But we're on Garage MCs right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Garage is a techie one because I know I'm gonna forget people, but I'm definitely gonna give Sharky P,
Yeah.
Danger 18K, because they're proper West MCs that impacted our bit. And then I would say CKP is definitely hard.
CKP's always.
He had bars as well.
Yeah.
I thought DT was trash.
DT, only
I thought he was very like bubbly party MC.
He was party. It's the same.
Yeah.
got the- you
You
know
had
what
man
you get
like
with
B
DT.
Live as well. Do you remember
B Live is bad.
B Live was good. He was good. He come from drum and bass as well.
Because he used to be called
Evil
B.
B backwards. Yeah, see, you know, yeah, you're a real one. He knows. Yeah, some man don't know these things.
Be live with a mic and I do what I would have.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, they,
Because it was heartless.
yeah. He knows, you know.
Alright, bro.
When he said Sponge and Get Rich earlier, I know that's you lot's ends, but I knew I was like,
I ain't
yeah.
seen Sponge
I used to
in
hear,
years.
you know what I mean?
Remember that tune Southside?
Yeah, Southside All Stars.
Yeah, come on,
On the
bro.
street to the eye, slide, look to my eye.
Because it was
Big up Fuji.
Tuesday
Big up
was
Fuji.
on that, innit?
Big up Fuji.
Bro,
Yeah.
we booked Grimesville as a crew for a rave in 04 in Brunel, bro. Clue was
Brunel rooms.
actual Brunel Uni.
You got the nightclub in the campus.
Yeah, so Clue, the rapper, was called DJ Clueless. He was the DJ. Then you had Gigolo, Tuza.
Oh, Tuza.
Remember Tuza?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
your
yeah.
side. That's what I'm trying to say. And then man was cold, bro. There was a cold little clique, and then later on they linked up with SLK, which was mad, like that. And that was I used to go to the radio station in Wandsworth near that roundabout, that same roundabout.
That's what Horror was there for a little while.
Horror was around them sides, but I never went Horror.
I
This
think
one,
the Light FM was
the
more
Light
in Battersea. That was
was
103.
Battersea. I can't remember the name of it for the love of money. blood, man.
Fundamental.
No, not
That
Fundamental.
name rings a bell.
That does ring a bell though.
That rings a bell to me, bro.
Pirate Radio was sick. I never went on top.
On top.
Yeah, that's proper.
Nah.
You never went on top.
Nah.
No?
Ah.
Bravo.
On top of the missus,
on top,
mate,
that's
all the time.
90. Yeah, I remember.
5-5.
Yeah. That Nasty and that was always on there, innit?
Yeah, I never went that station.
Other stations we have Taste FM. Do you remember Taste FM?
I do remember Taste. That's old school. That's old school
Supreme
though.
961.
Supreme. That's old school as well.
Living Legends,
Jeez.
Supreme.
Living
Legends, you know. Who was in
Yeah,
Living
bro.
Legends?
Nooch.
That was Neutrino.
That was
That's when
before
Neutrino
Solid Crew.
started.
Yeah, because them man.
What's that guy?
DJ
Billy the
Big
Kid.
Billy the
Billy
Kid.
the Kid and Big
Oh,
Kid.
Billy
bruv.
the Kid was bad.
Billy the Kid.
That's the thing. See, the Superman thing, Asher D and that. That's
Yeah.
all them lot.
Yeah.
That's before Soul Solid Crew. I think recruited Asher maybe.
All right, who's
Do you know what I
the?
mean?
If you're
It's
in
sick
a,
that you don't know this as well.
if
By
you're
the
in a
way.
rave, it's a garage rave.
Yeah.
You're picking one person from Soul Solid Crew to hype up the rave.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
person.
Yeah, makes sense.
Back then or now?
Now or back then?
Asher D, bro. It's gotta be Asher, man. 100% Asher D, man.
Where you going?
Depends. If it's for things.
For things?
Probably.
Who?
Romeo. Romeo got bare
All
girls.
Romeo has to do is come with oh no, innit?
He just does that deep voice thing.
If it's for things and that, they will get wild.
I'm gonna go Neutrino, you know.
Nooch, super nooch, Averex.
Girl, see this.
Get
Rex. Occupation. Mic check.
No, because to be fair, him and Oxide, they changed the game, bro.
They did.
Their sound was so mad, bro.
They did.
You had PDS.
PDS was the DJ.
Yeah,
Hard.
yeah. He was
Like, you don't know how
DJ.
mad it is, like, bro. Like, I know.
See,
nowadays,
talking to South man,
Hey,
from
shout
there.
out so solid,
Yeah,
crew, man.
that's
Shout
right.
out Mega Man.
bro,
Yeah, he's a
seriously
don.
though, like,
Swiss
I
is his
know-
brother, innit?
Swiss.
Yeah.
I know nowadays.
I'm not sure
like,
are they brothers?
Yeah, it's his actual brother.
His brother.
Reaps and Mega are brothers.
So is Swiss.
yeah,
Yeah, Swiss is a Reaps definitely his brother as well.
Yeah,
Maybe
obviously I'll chat to
different,
Reaps.
whatever.
Yeah, that's
but
better to see,
yeah,
innit? Junction.
Definitely is. Definitely.
Yeah,
But
100,
that
bro.
feeling of like, bro, that feeling of where like man were in Chestnut Grove saying,
Scat D was hard
Neutrino
as
this,
well, though.
Neutrino
He's
that.
hard.
Yeah.
Scat D, baby.
I'm talking to myself.
Hey, that was
Sorry,
in
no, no,
the
no,
house,
no,
in the house of Gino.
He was
No, no,
hard,
no,
he was
innit?
hard, blood.
It's cool.
Pause.
They'll get them in the comments. Sorry. So I love the comment section. They
Nah,
always
Scat
got
D,
my back.
that's a big name, you know.
Always
Scat
got
D.
my back.
Ain't no prick. I didn't want to get rich.
I need to go
Yeah,
to the
he
feds to
was
get
hard.
rich.
He was hard. Yeah, that's the bar. Don't need to talk to the
Hey,
feds to get rich.
Gally was chatting some still.
I don't recall. Something about garage. I don't recall.
Garage.
So who's the ultimate garage guy then? Who we saying? We saying Viper? Is that what we're saying? To hype up the rave and that?
Let's pick three. Let's pick three.
One each.
Let's pick one each. 'Cause
You're going with Viper though,
I'm
innit?
going
I
with
can
Viper.
tell. Viper's cold. I
I'm
hear
going
that.
with Viper, man.
Who'd you go with him?
I thought you was gonna put Nooch in there.
You gonna take Nooch?
For a garage to light rave, I'd go
Yeah,
Neutrino.
Nooch Garage Delight.
Same.
Mad.
N-E-U,
T-R-I-M with O.
That's the only reason I know how to spell his name.
Innit?
That's
No,
the only
100%.
reason I know how to spell
He spelled it
Neutrino.
for you.
100%.
That's like fabulous for America, innit?
Yeah,
Fabio didn't know how to spell
100%.
his shit until he spelled that, man.
100%.
Fabio.
But I've got some old school tape pack here.
Luke, she was my favourite,
Soul
so
Solid
sorry.
Crew and Page You Go.
See, them tapes
Yeah.
are rare
It's
gems, bro.
License to Rave.
Oh, wait. No, bro. He just triggered. You could pay as you go, garage.
Yeah.
So, what we can say, Wiley again.
Major Ace.
Major,
So
yeah,
you
major.
just said
R&B
Major Ace and
major,
Maxwell
man.
though, then, innit?
Yeah, but I think Wiley was the best, bro.
God's
Out
gift.
of them.
God's gift was good. God's gift was
In the
good.
venue, I send you our menu. That's
Oh,
the
that was
cover
bar.
C, the lyrical, lyrical,
Right,
tech MC,
MC,
I like it.
Yeah.
K-I-E.
Ooh, that's the
DT.
DT.
With
With
the
the wicked. Bro, he knows his music, you know.
With the
Hey,
Precious.
nah, I'll give you
Precious.
yeah,
Do you know about Precious?
Yeah, Precious was hard.
And Two-Tone.
He's from East, innit, Precious?
I don't know where he's from, but
Yeah,
I
he's
listen,
issue-
hey, we're
yeah.
scanning off track. Top three. I'm
Yeah,
picking
man.
one. Viper.
And you're picking Neutrino.
I'm going for Neutrino.
Over all them page you go.
He's
and
from bro. He's from Lion Road.
I'm picking Mighty Mo. Fuck it.
Local guy.
Mighty Mo. Hey, I'm picking Mighty Mo. Come on.
Heartless Crew bring the vibes.
Yeah,
Do you know, we've got a
man,
good
come
selection
on,
there, you
blood.
know.
That's a big selection. you know.
Neutrino, Mighty Mo, and Viper.
That's a set.
I feel
Who's
like
the
you should
DJ
have
for
picked
that
someone
set,
from
though?
Page You Go though.
Are you
Why?
ready for the dance
Because
tonight?
then that would have been that
Champagne
Page You Go,
with the
So
good
Solid, Heartless.
Play Galero and the man.
Like
of
an
that.
hero.
Yeah.
We got.
Who's the DJ for that set? Fonty. Or EZ. Nah, EZ's the best DJ ever.
Oh, we got DJs now as well.
DJ EZ.
Master Steps. So,
Master
Steps
Steps, my
or
guy.
EZ.
EZ's the best DJ to ever grace the earth, bro.
Or Fonty though. Fonty's the first.
Fonty's second.
Fonty's the first DJ who started frying bashment tunes. And that
Yeah,
there as
he's
well.
the what's it called again? There's the cook.
He brings
Chris
vibes.
Biscuit.
Chris Biscuit. He brings the
Ooh,
vibes.
Yeah, man, mad. I've seen him do that live, bro.
If I was to,
Mash up the dance.
if I was to have like a birthday party, like my 40th or whatever,
Bring Fonty out.
Fonty's gonna be the DJ.
Yeah, bro,
Heartless,
that's a
Heartless
good
Crew,
look.
Heartless
you know.
Crew are gonna do the set.
Like, that's a
Bit
big
of
birthday
garage
set.
and a bit of bashment.
Yeah, that's a
That's
good
what you
shot.
want. That's for
a
me.
good shot still.
That is.
I'm gonna go with EZ, bruv, on that one.
Okay.
Slimzy was good.
Oh, listen, Slimzy. But I'm more thinking of him in grime.
DJ
I think
Slimzy.
of him more
Nah,
as grime
Slimzy was
DJ.
a serious
I know he
DJ,
was
fam,
around
man.
in the
Yeah, he
garage,
was serious. He was proper
He
still.
was on my radar more when he was dizzy, like DJing.
There's no one better than EZ, bruv. That's the truth. EZ used to be able to mix phenomenally, bro. Like,
But you know, though, everyone had their own.
I
EZ,
think
though,
I'm
like.
gonna go easy with you.
yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Bruv. Like,
Yeah.
it's, how can you not?
Yeah, I guess not.
It's
So
true. Like,
we're
let's
all
give
going
people-
EZ.
yeah, EZ's still.
EZ best garage DJ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a mad set. EZ with Neutrino, back to back with
Viper.
Viper.
But now I'm like, is there no one else?
and Mighty Mo.
No.
Fucking hell,
Mighty
man.
Mo.
Mad set. Yeah, Mighty Mo had bars, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bars still.
Someone's like 40th birthday. This is the headline.
Wait, do you know what's mad? I went
This
to,
is
so
the
I've gone.
headline act.
I went Tottenham. I went to a random party in
Wedding.
Tottenham. Yeah,
Mm.
random party, blood. And I went with Beluga and that. and we're just there, whatever, boom, chilling. And some brother, he's got his man bag on, but he's dressed, you know, like he's dressed clean, but you can tell he's a big man. You know what I'm trying to say? He's got the blazer over the Machino t-shirt and the man bag on top, and he's got a mad like white beard, but it's shaped up sharp. And I was like, I like Unk style for some reason. I don't know who he is.
Well, looking like Gandalf and that.
Nah, he looked. But he looked fly, bruv. He looked like at his age, he could still. Yeah. He's got a few things on the line and that. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing, whatever. So they're playing all the R&B, bashment and that. It's a big people's birthday, whatever. And then out of nowhere, they drop like a garage tune, and everyone's like egging this guy to jump on the mic. They're going, go on. CKP, bruv. In the middle of Tottenham, and I didn't realise he's from Tottenham. So he's come to this thing, and he's like got a mad rewind. Everyone's gone mad, fam. And I was like, nah, bro, that's hard. CKP. Yeah. I thought, this guy is proper the whole night. And then he jumped on the mic and just fucking got a mad reload, bro.
I know a bar, CKP, Pina Colada.
That's an old school one, isn't it?
Pina Colada, ice cream shaker.
Yeah.
And I'll be the waiter.
He's a legend, bro. Like, he's a big man. Like, he's got to be about 50, isn't he?
That's my sort of era. I love all of that, you know.
There's a bag of MCs who you don't even know their name. You just know that garage song they rapped on. And they didn't do anything else other than that
one
song.
Tune or something,
So they're known for that one song.
Yeah.
They ain't got no career as an MC. They just did that song.
So you know, like we had.
That's the Power remix.
Yeah. All star shit.
They don't know their names, but they just know
that lyric, innit? Like
so
Napper and that.
We had Southside. That's where it's coming from. Yeah. What was that the North tune?
They have a North one.
Where did we come from?
North Wheezy. That's our bit. That's around here, though.
Yeah.
That's Northwest is like, it's not really in North, bro. It's north of West.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Bread and that.
That
tune was hard. BMD
well.
and that. Yeah, that tune was one of the better ones.
Did West have a tune like that?
We had loads, bro.
True.
Yeah, I'm on that tune.
Which one?
How did it go? I need you to spit. How did that come?
That's my guy, man.
You're up K-Wing or J-Wing?
Yeah, J-Wing, and K-Wing.
Sorry to overtalk you.
Yeah. Nah, that's mad.
I just know that one.
No, but we... Nah, bro.
Greenford all the way up to Bush, bro.
Yeah, but bro, I can't lie to you. There's about 5 West London All-Star and none of them made it. None of them got big. They all was just on local.
That's the biggest one, though.
Yeah, and even that, I'm not on that one. That's the one.
That's
the one you're on.
West and West.
Was you involved in any of them?
Yeah, bare, bruv. I'm on a few of them, man. There's one tune called Cold All Stars. I got a mad bar on that, bruv. It's me, Beluga Ice, Screw Fizzer, Diaman. Fucking know who else on there? Marcy Phonics. I think Purple's on it. Yeah, Purple has to be on it in a West tune. It's just that he's so different. I remember when Purple beef Bashy, bruv. That was mad.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Hey, Bashy was hard.
He was good, bruv.
Good,
very good.
Good,
yeah.
Not hard. Good. He's good.
I never heard it myself. I heard there was a South London pal.
A South London pal?
Yeah, I never heard it.
Who was on it?
But it would Cold Boy.
Yeah, L-Man was on it as well. L-Man was on it as well.
Was Bruce Boy on it?
Desperado.
Yeah, Despa was on it. I remember that one.
I never heard. Cold Boy told me about it.
No, it came out.
He told me.
There was one with a video though.
No, but this was a pow, like the same pow rhythm,
the beat.
At the same time,
you can't beat the original though.
Nah, you can't, bro. That East one
but
done
the
it.
idea of it.
There's not a North one though. That was the question, right?
Yes,
there's actually not a North one as well.
Yeah, there is more North All-Star.
Yeah,
there is. Private Caller, bro.
Oh yeah. Skepta and the man and that.
Private Caller.
You're right.
We need to
Scorcher.
Next podcast, we're getting this up.
On it. Everyone's on it.
Yeah, it's true.
Hit me.
Who's your top 5 UK rappers right now?
Right now?
Yeah, right now. People that you say, these 5 are doing bits.
Number 1, I'm going pot of paper.
Oh yeah, we just said that in the car on the way up here, bro.
I'm going pot of paper. 2, Rimsey.
Yeah, that's a good one.
3, shout out my brother Trap.
K-Trap, yeah, of course. Yeah, he's hard, bruv. Yeah, he's cold.
K-Trap.
Yeah, very cold.
Him and Rimsey are close for number 2 and 3.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
Different.
It's just that Rimsey, because we're a bit older, Rimsey raps more.
Yeah.
Whereas he's more drill and that.
I'm going to go 4, I'm going to go 9s.
Very nice.
5, shout out Blade.
Yeah, you have to put Blade in there. You have to.
Blade in there.
No, because Blade's a trap veteran, though. He's a trap veteran, so he is.
100%, bro. Where are you going?
I done my top 5 of 2022 the other day. It was Central C.
Oh shit!
But he's not. I don't think.
But it depends, bruv. Like
to listen to, I'd rather listen to them, man. Though that's what I'm saying.
That's the way I was.
Yeah.
Just looking
So if I'm gonna say listening, I'm gonna start fresh then. So I'm gonna say Pot of Paper, Rimsey, K-Trap. Who else would I put in there? I'll put Heady One.
100.
I'll put Heady One in there, and then 5th.
Bro.
Yeah, I would. And then fifth,
Bro.
I'm gonna go with
Heady, yeah.
Bro.
who's fifth, blood? Who you
Joe
reckon,
man
blood?
must feel him.
Do you know what? Heady one and
They
Blade's
must
beefing for
feel
fifth for me, innit?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they're
Nah, I think
beefing
give
for
it
fifth.
to
I'll
Blade.
go and
man.
Blade. I'll give
Yeah,
it to
go-
Blade.
give it to
bro.
Blade. Because Blade just done that OCD thing with Triggs the author as well. That tune was
Bad.
cold. He murdered that
Blade
shit.
deserves it, bro. See
Yeah.
everything Blade's done right now, he deserves it. He's been in the game for
100%.
too long, bro.
He's someone that everyone likes as well. A lot of people have a tune of it.
Did you not watch the Best of Blade thing what he done the other day?
I was gonna go, bro.
I was
I
working,
fully
I
missed
couldn't
it,
go.
fam, man.
Killed
Yeah,
it,
that shit looked crazy,
He had the
bro.
whole show singing.
done well.
When he had,
Killed
you
it.
mean when he had the concert?
Yeah, the
Yes,
concert.
bro.
Yeah, the best
Sick,
of
I
Blade.
saw it on YouTube.
I couldn't watch it. I
Yeah.
was working that day. I was pissed.
I watched it on YouTube as well, you know.
Sick. I saw
Yeah.
it when he
I see
came,
clips.
even when he came out on K-Trap's concert.
Yeah.
That was nuts. When he came out,
Trap, you know,
nuts.
shout out Trap.
Who's your
man.
five?
Today,
Yeah.
So we've got the same top three, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty
You can't go wrong with that. Rimsey had a good year, bro. K-Trap had a good year.
Heady,
What's that for number one?
Yeah, he loves a bit of
probably still.
heady one.
I think he's the best. I think he's actually just the best.
See.
No, I think he's the best. But I've listened to him from. I've listened to him from the first mixtape he ever put out. So I've listened to the whole thing. I think he's actually the best, bro.
No, I like the OFB ones though.
He's cold, man.
Number two.
Trap, K-Trap.
K-Trap.
But that could be that 1 and 2, bro. That
Can flip at
at
times.
any minute.
Any minute.
Yeah, I think
'Cause
Heady
he
edges
is-
it though.
He is, bro. He's clinical.
He had a bigger year as well because him
Yeah,
and
that's
Blade
mad.
had a tape in it together. I forgot
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that's good that
Bro,
he
it's
put Blade in there actually.
sick, bro.
Yeah.
He's actually sick. Like
K-Trap is sick, bro.
Sick.
See, if you
Makes
know
everything
K-Trap
sound
as a
sick,
person,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's mad humble and that as well, and you know what he's
Quiet.
about. So when I hear K-Trap's music and be like,
Yeah.
I can fuck with him because I know that's
You know
some
him as
real
well.
shit
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm pissed I didn't throw in there though? I'm pissed I didn't throw Boost in there.
Oh, he had a good. Yeah, he's
He
doing
had a
good.
fucking good
Yeah,
year,
he
bro.
did. He just done that thing with Clavish as well. He murdered that
Clavish,
shit.
ooh.
yeah.
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 Oh, Clav as well.
Clav.
Could throw Clav on the end because I didn't give a 5. But-
Listen, he's got to number 3
yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So you might got so far.
Heady
so
one.
far.
Heady
K-Trap.
one, K-Trap.
Oh, that's it. Fuck it.
Yeah, bro.
So all my top are probably more gonna be like more drill based
Mm.
than more like rap, traditional rap based.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's just hot rappers, isn't it? Bars.
For me, I like somebody from Brixton. I like M24. I think,
Oh,
I like
M24.
He's
Yeah,
good,
that
man.
M24 is a
M24
shout.
good, bro.
He's
M24 is good. He's good too.
You're not up there for me though.
I put M24. He's good. If you'd have said exclusively drill scene rappers, I think most people's top something he's gonna get a squeeze.
Yeah,
somewhere,
he gets
like,
rating.
Yeah.
like, he's good, man.
So that's 4.
Ain't that 3?
So you got Heady one.
Number 4 he's saying.
K-Trap,
Oh,
Yeah.
Trap Heady,
M24.
M24, Digger.
Oh,
Digger.
I would forget Diggity.
Yeah,
That's
you
bad.
can't listen to him and drive your car though. That's the only
He's
thing.
free.
You can't listen to Digger and
As
drive
soon
your
as you
car.
say that, I understand exactly what you mean. That's the funny
You're
part,
going
bro.
up on the pavement.
Yeah,
and
blowing the
and
tyre.
you're writing off
Yeah,
some-
bro. Something's getting mad.
Something's getting
You know.
airlifted.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, do you see that one with the
Shut
little
the
girl?
fuck up.
Number 5 today, number 5, I put Abracadabra. I put
Yeah?
Abra.
Hey, do you know? Hey,
He's
In
been
my
quiet
five-
though.
in
No,
this
no,
moment now,
Abra,
my five, I put
He's
Abra.
cold, but he's been quiet.
cold.
He's been quiet,
Hey, do
huh?
you know what? I'm gonna throw a name out there. I want your lot's opinion because for me, he's up there with Pot of Paper lyrically. Little Torment.
Oh, yeah, he's your bits as well.
I hear it.
Little, I want
you
an
go to-
honest opinion on this one because I think Little Torment lyrically is top 5 UK. Lyrically,
His generation,
From years. Little
Yeah.
Comment, yeah.
he come out of your generation, innit? More so.
Yeah.
lyrically, Little Torment is not
Yeah.
got enough recognition as what he deserves.
Why?
For
Why?
me,
Alright, so let's
personally.
unwrap it. Why has Little Torment not got enough recognition? What is it that we think is holding it back or stopping it? Is there a reason that anyone can think of?
Bro, I can't think of any reason. This is the thing, bro. I've linked him a couple times, like, Torms, what's going on? Like, he's told me he's got this tune with this person.
Yeah,
But I'm thinking, you're meant to be up here.
right.
Like, when we're talking, I see your level up here.
If you was his manager, you'd have to have words about that.
I love words.
Yeah,
I'd love to be his
yeah,
manager because I
yeah.
would put in work for
He
him.
needs to
I think
be
you could
one
be.
of them rappers who
That could
like,
be a lane
never
program.
comes off
Yeah.
Possibly.
YouTube. Like some of the rappers that we're talking about, there is always something new with them. Like something's always coming. Like always, bro.
Right,
And I think-
okay.
And I think to be considered top tier, above your talent and your skill level, you gotta have that productivity where you are.
Relentless.
We name people like Digger, Heady, K-Trap, like they they stay working, they stay
in the same.
releasing,
Yeah.
they stay dropping shit.
I think with Torment's from that generation where old school when it was
Benny Banks and all them.
Get a warm-up session.
Do you remember his Westwood session?
Otherwise, you're not. Yeah. You have to tick off the platforms.
There's a lot of artists over there when they were in that.
And they weren't getting the fire in the booth and that.
Did you see Torment's first Westwood session with Blade? I think Blade.
I remember that. I remember that.
Was it Joe Black?
Jay Spades.
Yeah,
I remember it. Yeah, I remember that.
Blade and Jay Spades are very well established before Torment. Torment come on and killed it.
Yeah, for him to be with them.
Torment coming as a young fella as well, lyrically, he come on and absolutely murdered that beat. And there's not many rappers I listen to and I get emotionally attached to what they're saying.
But you feel that way about his bars and that.
So when Torment's rapping, I'm attached to what he's talking about.
Right. Okay.
So I'm thinking, why is not everyone else?
Yeah, it's a good question.
So what's he doing different to what Digger's doing different or K-Trap?
I've got my own theory on it.
I think part of it might be like marketing.
Marketing is a big thing.
It is a big thing, but I don't think it's just that though, because the streets talk.
Does he resonate with? Does he resonate with the fan base, the potential fan base out there? Like, is he resonating with them in the same way that some of these other? Do
you know what, bro? In my opinion as well, I think a lot. I'm gonna put it out there, bro, and I might be wrong, but my theory is because I've done music. I know a lot of I can I'm not gonna say names because it's mad, but there's names of people that have done everything that you're supposed to do, and they're at a level that they're producing good quality output of music and that. There's nothing you can really say apart from I like that one better. That's the only thing you can say, and even then, that's personal preference. So I would say it's a bit of luck that comes with this thing. That's why I know it sounds like a short out, but I think that there's an element of timing and luck.
But he's been very busy, He's got a lot. He's got a lot of music out there, and Torment. Like I went one extra.
Where's he from?
He's from Wandsworth Road. Well, originally Tulse Hill, but from Wandsworth Road, upper Tulse, as they say. Yeah.
So who's he with then?
He's with me. Well, he's with us. I'd say. Yeah.
So he's with you lots from the start.
Kinda. I've known him since he's very young. Yeah.
Right. So did the man them co-sign him enough? You think? Back in the day, or did he just do
the way I look at it now, when he puts new music out, I don't see him getting reposted as much as someone like Timberwood.
Facts. Yeah.
So there's a lot of in-house stuff what's going on what we're not aware of, which I stay out of. Which I don't want to know anymore.
Yeah, facts, because we're getting big age now. We're men, not boys.
But it's really frustrating for me because I like this guy as a person. Yeah. And lyrically, I'm thinking, Torms, man. You need to be here. This is where you're meant to be. And he knows it himself. When I chat to him, he knows it himself.
It's such a hard thing to answer because there's not always a one reason why as well. Sometimes it's just luck, timing, affiliation, lack of cosign. There's a lot of that. In West, we went through that with grime. In grime, being from West and doing grime was mad. Do you remember? It's oh yeah, doesn't really reach because it's from East. And then you got South Utes that kind of so like you said, it's a big area, so they had a bit more push towards it. Then you had people from Tottenham that are around the corner from East, because Hackney and that's around the corner. So it's they can go. Boy better know Bucked Wiley early and that. So there was a lot of West Utes and that I definitely would have put my money on them blowing, but they didn't because no one put their arm around them and said he's with us, or we rate him and that. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of elements, man.
Sometimes I think there's windows, bro. Because I think if you're
it's been around too long.
Everyone's got their window, yeah. So you take, for example, when Giggs dropped Talking the Hardest. Let's say it was 2010. No, 20 earlier than that, 2009.
07.
07. Alright, cool. So say 2007, yeah. I am not saying that all his songs since sound like that. I'm not saying that, yeah. But he does not sound like a completely different rapper from the rapper who made Talking the Hardest. He sounds like the same person who made that till now.
The only person that's done that completion is Central.
Fair. But the thing is that even though, so when Giggs has first put out that tune in 07, that is the sound right now. No matter whose car, where you are, everyone's playing it, every dance, this is the song of the moment kind of thing, yeah? Cool. We all move on, bro, yeah?
Sneaky
next year, the world moves on next year, and then there's a different artist, whatever. But Giggs is in now. He's jumped through his window, got his fans. His fans are with him. Even if what he does is no longer cool for everybody to do. It will be cool for him because it's his thing.
It's his thing.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
cool.
So like, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Russ can do that Russ music, even when that is seen to be as a phase. The phase is done, but it's not a phase for him. It's him.
I've got a good way to word
get
it.
me?
I've got a good way to word it,
So-
to you, bro. I got.
True.
You're talking about an OG stamp, basically, like stamping your thing, where that like now you're in the game. This is
Yeah.
me,
That's yours.
and no matter how old I get,
Yeah,
if I
time
give you something,
can't age you now. You've got
like
you got in
nines
your
and
window.
scraps at OGs.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
modern OGs.
Yeah.
Because in some
Because they've been
in some
gone missing
cases-
for jail and
No, but it's like
no
in some
music, but
cases,
when they
like-
come, people are ready.
Look at someone like Young Teflon now. I've known Young
Yeah,
Teflon
he's been
forever.
around for long,
I've
yeah.
known him forever.
Yeah.
You get me? When Young won till now, the whole thing, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes the fact that because he has that youthfulness and is able to stay relevant with people who are younger than him and that.
Yeah.
It's like some of the drill artists who he's been around obviously have blown up proper big, and it's like raw. Like some people might have even at one point looked at it like, oh, who's this Young Teflon guy? Like the guy who I see with them lot, and I'm like, you ain't got
He's
no
been
idea,
grinding,
bro.
you know.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
guy's the dad's, bruv. Like,
It's old
and
school,
only
yeah.
now this year it's like, okay, cool. Really starting to get his shine and
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
put in the complex top 10.
But
and
that can't
all
happen
this
for a lot
stuff.
of people, can it?
No.
Yeah.
But it's like, but I'm saying like, it's like with Torment, my opinion,
Yeah.
if I'm asking for it, my honest
Yeah,
opinion, I just say, do you know what? Like, you only get one chance to be the new hot young prospect.
You only knew once.
Okay.
You get one chance at that. Do you get me? And if you
So do
didn't,
you think that's gone?
I think for him as the new hot young prospect, definitely because of the artists who. When you think of his era, I know the era. Like I know what artists were out when he was out, so I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
the
I
era
remember
he's
that time.
from. Even if he doesn't look old, and you know, like he can still do the step overs and everything's still there.
Yeah.
It's kind of got to be this like raw. Like I've been a legend. Like I've been the guy kind of thing. Like,
But
Rather
it didn't
than-
get coined, yeah.
you get me?
It's weird because the thing is with Timber coined a certain level of respect as a rapper. So when Timber comes back out, I think there's like more chance of hitting for Timber. Do you know what I mean? Than a Torment
I
just
think they
based on
both
So
like,
what, Timber's come home, he's had 2 tunes.
yeah.
It's good though.
I think the first one went on, is it GRM Daily, Grand
Yeah.
Daily, whatever they call it now. I think he was expecting a lot more.
Yeah,
than
he
what
would
got.
be though.
Yeah.
Because do you know why? Because he's part of G Street. He's done his time in the box. He's real one. He's been part of like a certified set. He's actually part of the early Cons
original
and
ones. No, but I
Blade
went
and that
primary school
B
with
double. Yeah, but even if you take it away from knowing him and you look at it from the outside, he's been part of big movements.
For me, what is...
Do you know what I mean?
Why he's not where he's meant to be is consistency.
That's what a lot of it comes down to for a lot of people still.
You've been home, what, just under a year, maybe you've had 2 tunes.
He if he does more, he
Yeah.
can go still.
In that
He's got a
same
chance. He's
Some
got
of
a
the other
chance.
artists we're talking about would have dropped 12.
Yeah.
In that same
I would have dropped 12.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I would have dropped one a month
If
or one every
he
6
could have
weeks.
been more consistent, because he's got a lot of pain to give.
Yeah, he's
I've
good at that.
heard 2 tunes, but I've heard about 1,500 more
Yeah.
when I'm with him.
He's the
Yeah.
type of guy that if he put enough work out and called enough of his favours that he's due, which he might not be that kind of guy that likes to ask for things.
He's not.
But yeah, see that goes
He don't-
against that.
Timber don't ask for nothing.
That goes against people
There's that too.
because Pot of Paper would jump on a tune for him.
This is where
He would jump on
this
it
is
for
where
him.
I'm different. See if I'm broke and I wasn't doing very well, I'd be like, oh, I need this.
Please,
Can you
like,
help me
just
this?
sort me out for
Where
now.
Timber he will fucking just
Go with that.
G it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pride.
Pride will get the better of Timber. But I know him very well, so I'll reach out to him what's going on, and he will break it down to me, you know. And I still believe in this fucking guy, bruv. I still believe in this guy. Like he's still one of my favorite rappers, and I'll be like, Tims, you need to be here.
He's cold, yeah.
Like,
He's very
get
cold.
busy.
He's been cold.
And it's only so much time as you can tell people before they start getting frustrated with you. Because he
Yeah,
knows what he's
'cause
meant
you're
to
friends
do.
as well,
He
yeah.
knows what he's meant to be doing. But if
Real,
I'm there,
bro.
keep telling Timber, what are you doing? He might get frustrated with me. So
Yeah.
I say it once or twice, and then I back up. It's up to you now, innit?
See, this is the thing about life, bro. No matter, you can't buy that hunger and desire to win. You can't buy it. It's priceless. Like there's people that are built for this thing, bro, and they will not stop until success comes. And that's what I get from you actually, because you're hitting up the right platforms. You're getting interviewed by the right people. Like, bruv, to get on the James English things, man, I was so happy for you, bro. Because it's not every day that you see a man from London who you've had, like, you know his people and that, and you know what he's about, getting on that kind of platform. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Brother, even
you have to have that viral moment like Danny Simpson did to get on there normally.
Hey, Danny Simpson's a fucking character.
Yeah,
just before.
But you didn't do that stuff basically to get on there. That's what I'm trying to say.
I can't personally. That's not me.
Yeah, but I like that you did you and got there. That's why I'm saying I'm proud because you done you and got there. You didn't do a moment.
I did.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Make it.
Torment though. One more thing. Sorry, my mind don't stop, bro.
As
long as I know that it helps, innit? As long as obviously, like
that's good to know.
I get this. I just get this feeling as well that next year, like you've got the artists who are now mainstream level. You got the artists who are like the top tier of the underground. If I still class it as underground, people who are at the top of that, and now this year, now their sights are on getting in there with them lot. Yeah. But then now, like. You got a couple big pivotal figures that are still in all this. That are like people are going to prison and that, and it's like I feel like it's gonna open up
more room for new.
Yeah,
kids
like I feel
it.
like this year there's gonna be a bit of room. Like
I've got a feeling Torment's got time to come through.
I think so.
Yeah. I was just thinking that. Yeah.
What year in 2023?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, who are we looking forward to for this year? I've got my 3 anyway.
I mean, we're looking forward to the usual suspects, I think. But if we're talking about, I'm looking forward to Rimsey more because I think.
Back again for another,
do you know what it is? He's a great example of what we just said. He's not gonna stop until he's happy. Not. And you know what the maddest thing is about people like us and him and that. There's no ending to it, bro. Because there is no moment where you all of a sudden become satisfied with success because you want to get better and bigger all the time. You want to grow. He's someone that I rate as well. His mind and that, and the way he does his business. So, and I think Boost has got a good year coming.
Right, so see for this year, 2023, I'm rooting for Tiny Boost.
I am, yeah. I think he's got a good year. Big up. He's got a good year coming. He's a real guy, and he's been
bro.
like 10 years in the can.
I met him a couple of times.
I was in jail with him.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's a long time to be away, fam.
See the way Boost carries himself.
He's old school, isn't he?
He's old school. He's humble. You know what he's about. And he doesn't do too much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it keeps it normal.
So I'm rooting for Tiny Boost this year.
Yeah, I could see that working as well.
Fair. I feel, you know what, actually,
Is he doing what Torment ain't though? Like putting in the work.
He's not putting himself out there.
Torment. Yeah, he's not putting enough work in.
I might get onto him after this.
Yeah, I think you should.
Should I bring him on here?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think you should.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah,
let's talk about this.
Yeah, I'm down. We'll push. We've got your corner, so do you get me? We're on pushing that, and we rate his lyrical ability anyway. That's given. Do you get me? But you know what it is as well. Sometimes thinking about it as we're talking, when you are good with lyrics and everyone keeps telling you how good you are, that can affect your work rate. You know, because you think I'm sick. Everyone says I'm sick.
It's mad. He messaged me saying, "Lou, I keep getting the same message."
Yeah, you're hard. You're this. Your lyrics are banging.
The same thing.
So now it's time to work, then, isn't it?
It's time to work.
You get it. Put in the shift. You don't get paid unless you work, bro. 50 Cent said that, fam, till he got into the TV world, never got paid without going to work as an artist.
And now it's literally...
Now he gets paid in his sleep because it's on telly while he's sleeping.
Bro.
But when he was a rapper...
While you're sleeping.
Yeah, blood. That's how you know you're becoming super rich, bro.
I made my first £50 off YouTube, you lot.
Hey.
Come on.
Big up.
My first
progression, man.
Progression.
Yeah, that YouTube money don't come easy. That don't come easy,
Hey, you, man, it was a stretch. I had to work for that. But it's only going to get bigger and better, man. Big Lou Gym Bars, man.
Big Lou Gym Bars.
Make sure you subscribe.
You got to subscribe. We're going to put it in the description as well.
Yeah,
You got to click that
man.
shit. Do you get me? Now, it's been dope, though. You know what it is? I didn't want it to be the same as every interview because I feel like as much as I've loved watching your story, I wanted to mix because I know you got a character.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I wanted to. Do you get it? Like, it's different thing from man. Like, you're funny. Like, you're actually, even though you're a serious brother, you're. For what? For being funny.
Hey, you flirting?
Is it? Oh, fucking pure lava,
Hey,
bro.
listen, it's all going mad right now. It's the end of the show.
But
It's all going mad.
Are flowing and that. It's all mad, blood.
Magnums are. Hey, do you remember that tune? I keep the weed smoke
music.
blowing.
Oh my God! What's Young Mad B?
Oh, yes,
Keep
your
the
boy.
Hennessy
That's
flowing.
Hennessy
Of course
flowing.
it is.
Yeah,
Come
that's your
on.
boy.
And the weed smoke blowing.
He was hard though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah,
He was
shout out
good. Young Mad B. Mad B was the older brother, innit?
That's a clip.
That is
No,
that,
but
that
Mad
is
B's
bad.
his older brother than Young Mad B.
Do you know why I wanted to come on your lot show as well?
Go on.
I get to show my personality.
This is it. This is what I wanted it to be.
I've got this other side to me.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Pause.
Fucking hell.
hey, that's full. Hey, that's
That
full.
guy's mad.
Hey, that's
Too
full on,
easy?
full on eruption.
Too easy? Too easy.
Man, I
Sorry.
got the
Alright, cool.
solid
easy.
track record for man.
Whoa.
Track record
Hey,
30.
hey, shout out to man them. Shout out to the 499 crew. Hey, listen, I get to show my personality, innit?
Yeah, facts.
Get me? I'm around the lads. I feel like we've been around each other for years.
Trust me.
White women,
White women. Shout out Victoria.
Karen.
Shout out all the Karens.
All women, baby.
Yeah.
Itchy mention. Yeah.
Yo, we actually had like mad.
Put some respect
Nah,
on white
bro.
women, fam.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
seriously.
You're a
definitely,
white man, fam. Put some respect on
Yeah,
white
no,
women.
I
fam.
respect
No,
them, bro.
man, fully
Yeah,
respect them,
yeah.
bro. I respect all women.
Yes.
Yeah, facts. I love women.
Yes.
I think women are amazing,
Yes.
Species.
beautiful, strong.
Indeed.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Blessed.
Mhm.
Yeah, fam, man.
Mhm.
You get me, blood. Man, just like
Do
beauty.
you still
blood.
think Vibes Cartel's better than Michael Jackson?
Wow.
In the new year. Can I revisit that in the new year? We're in the new year. We've had time to let this marinate.
Wait.
It's our time to settle. I will ask you again.
Don't do that for
You know them
This guy.
Michael Jackson versus Vibes Cartel.
No,
He's getting mad.
he
He's
made
getting
the statement.
mad.
He made the unprovoked
Hey, Pokes,
statement.
you ready, bro?
And we reacted like that last time. He made the unprovoked statement.
Bro, why do you always do this to me?
Because-
bro?
Can't
because-
compare MJ to anyone.
Fam.
No,
Alright,
apparently we
fam,
can.
Fam.
Vibes Cartel.
No, because you're not telling him
Is
what
this a
happened,
West
bro.
thing or something?
Must be.
Bro, maybe. But
Alright,
what it is that we had DJ Ironic on, and he had a tune.
Oh, yeah, cool,
He had a
yeah,
tune
yeah.
with Elton John and Chip back in the day, and I was like, Kano had a tune with Vibes Cartel. That's
I
a
remember,
comparable
yeah,
level.
yeah.
No, it's not.
It is.
But it's okay. It's your
No,
story.
it is.
It's
It's
your
my.
story. It's
I
your
don't
story.
listen to Rocket Man and that.
Your
Innit?
story.
Like, I don't listen to fucking my man. I listen to Vibes Cartel, bro. So for someone from our scene to have a tune with Vibes Cartel back then, I thought that was bigger than having a feature with Elton John, bro. In my opinion. Yeah.
Elton
Like-
John's massive, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But in my world, Vibes Cartel is massive.
Not compared to Elton John.
To me, he is. To me, Vibes Cartel is bigger than Elton John, bro.
Is he in jail?
Yeah. And he's still dropping pure bangers, blood.
Yeah.
He's going mad.
When's he out? Is he
Bruv, I don't know if he's getting a release date, bruv. I think.
Who's this other rapper who's home soon? Is it Max B?
Yeah, Max B. Ooh, free the
Obviously,
wave.
I don't follow
Ooh.
rap in it, so
Ow.
I'm unaware of it. I keep seeing his
Yeah,
name
he done.
pop up.
Bruv, they sentenced him to like 5 years.
And how long's he done?
Bruv, he's done quite a bit in it. He's
He
done it.
managed to get it reduced and got it
Keep-
reduced.
Yeah, because America's fucking wild. fam.
Appeal-
Bro.
So what's he
appeals
done
stuff.
out of that now, roughly?
He went jail in what? 2012 was it? Or was it before?
Well, remember, he was in jail first, and then he
Come
got
on.
out.
I see.
Yeah.
Girls
Bail.
saying free Max B.
So
yeah.
he
Yeah,
was in
Max
jail-
B's
He was in jail
he's a legend, bro.
for
Harlem.
peace, right?
Yeah.
Then he got the bail.
French
And then he-
Montana really like become who he was off
Oh,
of like
bail,
collaborating
soul
with him.
tell.
He's gone quiet now, isn't it?
He's French. He's doing his thing still, but it's not the same. You get me?
See when
Time, innit? It's
I see
time.
Max B's meant to be out this year,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, April.
Yeah.
As soon as he's out, he's gonna blow in it.
I
He
reckon
could
so.
do. You know what I've realised though with a lot of artists, bro. Sometimes the music don't match up to the hype. That's where you get a little
I've
problem.
got a feeling it is. He's got a lot of pain.
Yeah. And
I think he's coming with it.
he's like Nate Dogg, bro. You remember Nate Dogg? Nate Dogg
know
was
it,
like he was like the new version of Nate Dogg. Where he was like the waviest singer that can't sing.
I get it.
Yeah,
And-
pure
and-
vibes, like
And
you
it's
know what I
not
mean.
Even like Shine, by the way. It's
Shine.
like Shine.
He come out
Fucking hell.
and his voice was bad. Do you remember? That's what I meant. That's
Yeah.
what you.
Max
Yeah, that's
B,
what I meant.
He still sounds Max B.
Yeah.
And also, everyone today who's bossing, like they love him off, like they rate him, like they can't
Yeah.
wait for him to come out and get him on the tune.
Yeah.
And stuff
Real
like that.
dude.
So that helps
Yeah,
too.
real dude. Still,
helps too.
you get me.
Who's your favorite American artist? Like real, who keeps it real?
I'm probably gonna go with my boy Dave East because it's personal to man. That's my guy. That's my
Yeah.
brother. And I think Dave East is a sick rapper, and his last project was cold.
Where's he out of? What?
Harlem.
Harlem.
Yeah. His last tape though with DJ Drama. was
See,
fire,
I only
bro.
watch what I see on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff, and I'd go 50.
Oh, 50 is the best of all time to me though. He's like one of
He
my favorites.
motivates me.
Yeah.
See, every time I see him talking,
Gangster.
he's got a smirk on his face,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
know he means what he's,
He's
saying.
real brother.
So
innit?
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah,
relate.
yeah. I
more
like
with
that.
50.
50's what like like you see how we talk about hood street legends. 50 is one of those, but he just happens to rap. Do you get it?
He's
Like,
about it, innit?
Yeah, 100, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Who would you go, Nas or Jay-Z?
Ooh, yeah, like, I like Nas.
I'd go Nas on that.
But they're both, to be fair, they are equally amazing at rapping, fam.
Magnum's got me.
Nas.
I thought I was gonna say Nas X.
That's what I thought.
Not even Nas I thought I was gonna say Nas X.
Old Town Road.
I was like, where are you going with that?
Hey, that was mad.
No.
Nas.
Yeah. 50's my goat, bro. Because our generation, I remember I used to go buy records from a record shop, and the brother used to hold the records until I had enough money to come buy them. He used to keep a little stack because I was a DJ. So I would like rob everyone's blazers at school and that, whatever. Come to the record shop, take what I could, and then there was a record, and it was a doo-wop freestyle. It was like 50 Cent doo-wop freestyle, and I was like, yo, this guy's hard, blood. He's cold. And every time I'd get one of his records, like I didn't know what he looked like. That's the mad part. And then once I saw him when he finally done a video, because them days there were no internet, I was like, oh shit, yeah, he's a problem.
What was the first thing you heard of 50?
Doo-wop freestyle. Yeah, but then the first actual song would have been maybe like How to Rob a Rapper. How to Rob a Rapper. He was talking about robbing them all. Have you ever heard that?
Nah, I wasn't really into rap, but I knew
about
them 50.
Sounds like you was a garage head them
Wankster.
days. Wankster's the first one that touched the UK proper though.
I was a full
because Eminem signed Wankster for the 8 Mile soundtrack.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Because that was before in the club.
I was with my bridge and Birch in a Punto. He had like a 1.2 Punto. I think it was going uphill, but it was playing Wankster. But he had his car in like 4th gear, so it was going uphill, but it was kind of rolling back at the same time. But we're playing Wankster, going back into cars and that, bro. So that's why I know that tune so well now.
You had a moment with that.
Yeah, man. Just rolling back.
Apparently that's it, because he's from Jamaica, Queens, but apparently Queensbridge projects, that's a saying that come from there, Wankster. It's like what they call people if they're fake. So because he was 50 Cent went on his first tour with Nas. So he's probably hearing all these Queensbridge cats.
So them two fuck with each other, yeah?
Yeah. Early. Like, Nas embraced him.
I'm a Nas fan.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So like him saying Wankster was like, that's like someone hanging around
about it
in Wandsworth Road, but they're from Acre Lane or something. And then they go back to Acre Lane and they make that tune with the word that you lot say, because they were a rapper and that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It's lingo. Basically,
Queensbridge is Queensbridge is like it's the wildest hood that I've ever been to in my life.
I'd love to.
One of them.
I'd love to go to all of them. Areas. What do they call them? Projects.
Yeah.
Just to float about.
It's crazy, bro.
You know, I'd go out there and be myself as well.
Facts. They would love you, bro.
Obviously, I wouldn't take my watch, but I'd go out there. I'd like float about, and I'd like to be amongst them.
But that's what I was actually gonna say during the podcast, but because we was doing so many wires, I didn't want to like. You get me, big man up too much because you start looking all mad with the magnums and that. But man are saying that, fam, one thing about you, remember I texted you after watching that freeway convo with Quincy and Mickey.
Mickey from Birmingham.
Bruv, you know what I realised, bruv? I realised that like you...
Who, me?
No,
Mickey.
Yeah,
serious geezer.
I'm good friends with his younger brother.
He's in the background.
That trailer, bro, when they say to him, like, is there
anything
you've ever done?
Yeah,
the rapper.
Sonoff, yeah.
I know who that is.
Oh, it's his brother.
Oh, the Supreme in that.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Yeah. I met him years ago.
That's the same.
Yeah,
from Bristol.
Yeah.
And I know that's Blaze people.
That's how I kind of met with the Birmingham.
Gorilla's Birmingham. Yeah. Supreme was good at networking.
He's been fucking with each other from like 210.
Yeah, he follows me on that.
Yeah.
He's been rapping.
I
didn't know that's his brother.
So I think he's an MMA fighter, isn't it?
Yeah. He said
Mickey Two Guns turned up, and I already spoke to Gorilla 2 weeks before this. Said like, Gorilla, we need to do something together. We need to make this happen. I didn't know Mickey and Gorilla were brothers.
Oh,
I didn't know that. No.
I didn't know that. So I'm at the podcast. Quincy's there. I've known about Quincy since I was a kid. I know what he's about. I know what he's about, but I'm not sure who Mickey is. Mickey's come in the room. Gorillas come past, we're like, yo,
that's
like,
my boy. That's
my big brother and that. Like,
the maddest thing is though, you could tell that like you. That's what the point I was bringing up is like, you know how you're like, I'm gonna go Queensbridge and be me. That's good, bruv, because you in that room you was you, and you could tell that the Mickey guy liked you through the camera, as in like,
100%.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I could see it. I'm good at picking up on them things, and it's like he knew that you was being you. And he's probably met a white geezer from his ends like you before, and he could relate it. Yeah,
that's exactly what it is. Bro.
That's what it was. Yeah. I could see that through the camera. I'm good at reading that shit. You get it?
This is one thing I'd
Mickey
say
had one
people.
Mad bar though.
Oh, was it crazy?
You know what he said? You know what he said?
Was it fire?
No, it was the it's the most.
I don't watch.
Bro,
the podcast
it was the
back.
most gangster thing ever. You know?
Oh, when he said he doesn't.
Yeah.
You know that. I know.
His name is Mickey. What? Two Guns.
It's Mickey Two Guns.
He was like basically they used to call me Mad Mickey Two Guns, right? And he was like, I really didn't like the name because I wasn't mad.
He was mad.
Do you get it though? He didn't care about the 2 guns part. He just cared about the mad part. So he was saying I definitely had 2 strikes, but I weren't mad. And he was only offended about the mad bit.
You ask him, is there anything you've ever done that you?
Yeah, this is
That's
the bar
hard.
I'm thinking about.
Yeah, bro.
What was
and,
that?
and
He said
the
no.
way he says no, it's like,
He says no.
Oh, he said he slept
he
well,
says
didn't
it
it?
like-
Like,
It's
yeah.
like, I would have done something
Bro.
mad, but I'll go to sleep thinking about what I've just
Bro.
done.
yeah.
You
you
go
go
to
to
Conscious.
sleep over anything.
And he said
I've
no.
done.
No.
No.
Yeah, but bro, some people don't.
I said no.
I find it hard sometimes to be affected by things.
So that's a villain.
I'll go and watch telly and go
It's
sleep
mad
still.
because growing up, there's been people that have done me wrong, yeah, and I've got them back,
Yeah.
and I still feel bad.
Felt bad about doing it still. Yeah, that's
I've
your
got
good
you,
guy,
like
bro.
you've robbed me or whatever you've done to me, but I've got you back in my own way.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's because you're not a bully.
But yeah, I feel
You're
bad.
not a bully though. Bully. You don't seek to go and bad someone up. They had to ask for it. You know what I mean? Like,
I've always been in the background. If I wouldn't embarrass people in front of people,
yeah, that's
if I've
respectable,
got a problem
bro.
with you,
We'll have a chat
I'm
to the
gonna
side.
address
And
it
that.
over there.
Yeah, that's real, bro. That's manly. Like,
like
that's,
I would talk to you like with friends. So yeah.
do you know what I mean? That's a
Like,
big
let me
man
talk to you
move,
over
isn't
there,
it?
And they'll be like, bro, you fucking doing? Do you know what I mean?
Because that guy had something about him, didn't he? That Birmingham youth, like he had
Mate,
a vibe
proper
about him,
lovely
like a
fella, man.
manly.
That's the first time I met him. Obviously, I know he's younger,
Yeah.
bro, for years.
I didn't know it was his
First time
brother.
I
That's
met him.
bad. Yeah.
We can get Gorilla on here as well, you know.
Yeah, G Rilla.
Comes together now.
Come on, it makes sense.
G-Rilla.
Yeah,
My man's
man.
about 30 stone, bruv.
Big Donny, innit? Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, cause Birmingham, they've got their own thing, bruv. Like, now I remember one time we got into a madness in Birmingham, and the brother put out a sword on man.
A sword.
Yeah, blood. And then when we got out of that situation, because I had one friend that's handy, bruv. Like he can rock.
Knows how to.
Caught him with a mad kicking and that, like knocked the sword out his hand and that. Anyway, we get back to ends, and when we told one older brother that, yeah, we had this mad thing in Birmingham, they put out a sword. He's like, a sword? He said the same thing you did, a sword. He's like, you're lucky they didn't put out a Mac 10 up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Apparently they're known for the burners and that, innit?
They are.
So
Very
we
well
count ourselves lucky we got on, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, blood.
No, they're good people. You should get them on the podcast.
Yeah,
Have a
man.
good,
Do you know what I mean?
conversation with them, man.
Facts. But my point was obviously you being you is more relatable than you know. So, you know, even when you go somewhere in America, for instance, it won't take long for them to work out that I like this guy because he's just being him. He's not acting, he's not faking it, he's not
You can
overcooking
tell
it.
as
You know
well
what I
when
mean?
someone's being moody with you, can't you?
Straight away, bro.
Straight away,
Yeah,
because it's
bro.
uncomfortable. Like,
There's always one that does that though.
it's always
one that
it's
does
always
that.
one.
Yeah,
whereas
there's always one, fam.
I felt my whole life I've always been the same way. I've
Yeah.
never been a bully. I've never looked down on anyone. And if I could help someone, I've always tried to help someone. You know.
Energy is a weird thing. Because everywhere you do go, blood, there will always be like a time when you pick up on like someone that don't like you, but because everyone else likes you in that circle, whatever, they don't address it ever.
Yeah.
But in time, it's cooking and it could.
I've lived that.
Yeah.
I'll
do
tell
you
you
know what I
what's
mean?
happened with me over the years. When I was a lot younger, I could never take a joke.
Oh, for real? I don't get that from you.
I was bad. I was very bad. We'd have a fight.
You'd have to fight everyone that's giving it.
Yeah, I remember I was playing a football match and I tackled someone. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no names because we're friends again.
Yeah.
But I tackled him and he said it was a foul and he picked the ball up. It wasn't a foul.
Yeah,
He
it's
done
just
a good tackle.
handball.
He picked the ball up. I ended up punching him in the face. Man.
It's chinned him.
I chinned him, man. Yeah, we talk again now, but there was. I can
Yeah,
never take a
blood.
joke. Don't joke with me, bruv.
Yeah.
Whereas now, if you say, "Oh, look, you got fucking shit on your fucking back of your leg," I find it funny now. Whereas
Because
back
you're
in the
grown
day-
now, yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
back in the day, you taking the piss at me because I've got
Yeah.
shit on the back of my leg.
Yeah, man. That's why I stopped smoking.
We're gonna have a fight right now.
I used to get
So
paro.
growing up, I was always known for fighting.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
ever
yeah,
talk to
yeah.
anyone from South, from my side, it'd be like, yeah,
He can have it.
He can have a
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, yeah.
Whereas
He's on it.
now, I can take a joke.
That's good though.
You know, you lot
Nah,
can
that's
rip me
good.
all day long. Like we'll have a good laugh.
Yeah, you say that, but some man, you see some man, yeah.
Too easy?
What?
Well, what's going on here? What's going
Isn't
on
it?
here?
Leaving us out, bro.
Too easy.
Was there some love in this going on?
There was a potential pause, man.
Nah. It's not. I'm saying some man, you can bust joke.
You can rip me at any.
You can bust joke with them, yeah, for hours, and you think it's all good and that, and then you see one thing drops in their head.
Triggers them.
Yeah, and then they'll be talking about come chat to me around the corner quickly and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
There's one guy from South who would do that. He's
There's
from-
guys from everywhere that
from
do that, bro.
Mansfield.
Who?
This thing, double S.
Yeah.
There's mans from everywhere like that though.
Take off his hat, he would get in.
That's
big
it.
problem about it. So
There's mans from Orange that do that though.
Yeah. A lot, man.
Mansfield.
Things.
Right near there. No.
Yeah, I know you're on about. There used to be some. Forget that.
Nah, I think that's a good point to end it still, man. Like, it's been emotional. It's been a good conversation. We appreciate you making time for us.
Big facts.
And you know what? One thing I'll say as well, keep doing you, bro.
I appreciate that.
Do you know what I mean? Never stop. Don't, even when you feel like the world's against you and that, it's not, bruv. Like, you go put your best foot forward. Even if it's not your best day, it's still a good day. You get it. So you can ring my phone anytime. You know that, bro.
Appreciate that, man.
Trust me, blood. Like, and we wish you well with everything you're doing. We hope the book is a smash hit. And you get me. Free up, dad. Free up, pops. You get me. Free up, pops. Shout out, Pokes in the back, my boy. You done now. Come on, family tree.
You, bro.
Yeah. Get me. Soon make his camera debut one day.
Hey,
Subscribe. Leave a comment. Share.
Hey, big up Poker sitting there in his Kolkani tracksuit. Big up.
Fubu.
Fubu. We see you, bro.